Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Tuesday so far. We're still on ads for another minute and change, so I'm just going to quickly say hello to everyone. We'll wait till ads end before we go ahead and I need something more hyped than this. Wait. Time out. Where's my skip button? There it is. Okay. I was not expecting that. The audience is now deaf. Tuesday! Bear in mind, chat, I have reduced the sound significantly for all of you on that one. Welcome on in, Mystical. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, mate. Let me start from the top, make sure I don't miss anyone. Welcome on in, Oob. I hope you're having a great one. OSR, congratulations, mate. You got first. You'll get Bacon Color Joys once we're in the world. Not to mention book entry, yes. B, thank you so much for the tier 3 freaking sub for 15 months. Thank you for the unyielding support, B. I hope you're having a good day today. Welcome on in, Random Kid. My God, how you doing? I hope you're having a good one. Lab, how you doing today? Hope you're having a good one as well. Let's see, did I get everyone? I think I got everyone. You jumped so hard. Don't worry, I jumped too. I may or may not have sucked the seat cushion into my asshole from that one. Holy crap. You know, it's because, Crystal, you don't use that one very frequently that I forget it exists until it does. Rose, welcome on in. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. We've got 20 more seconds. You guys might have seen by the exciting stream title, you guys might have... Can I breathe? 1 second. Okay, I'm bringing myself down about 3 more steps. You guys might have noticed from the stream title that we have some excited news today. You woke up, you eepy? If you just woke up and you eepy, should you have eeped a little longer? Also, welcome on in, Hammermate. You never use... Yeah, I should have expected the unexpected. I should have. But I was watching everyone plant their daily spuds as stream was starting up, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, that's going to be at least that many people. Now, there was some jank that I'll get into, so if some people's credits are not correct, I will have to manually correct them. Just let me know. But alright, I think everyone's out of ads. Yes. It still says there's 3 more seconds of ads, but Twitch says you're out of ads. Everyone out of ads? Welcome on in. Hello, Random Kid. Hello. I keep saying random. I'm gonna call you Random, because that's what my brain reads when I see Radom. I can't help it. Alright, let's see. Ba-ba-bee-bee. Skippity-bop. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Tuesday so far. Yes. I'm sure you guys have already seen, and you've already been perusing the new command, that we have 2 new commands technically in chat. One is the ! shop command, and one is ! tato credits. Effectively, every time you plant your daily spud, you'll also gain 1 tato credit. Can't miss stream, but you should call you invisible as you never see your message till you repeat them. Look, I had a problem with seeing purple, okay? I'm purple blind. But I've been reading all of your message, mostly. At least 50% of the time, I see your message every time. You're about to fight a final boss in a realm reborn? Is that a Final Fantasy? What game besides? Endgame Encore is 1 month from today. Yo, let's go. Alright, you're properly here now and sitting down. Let's go. Alright, everyone's here, properly sitting down. Everyone got their popcorn. Everyone ready? Yes. So, if you've planted 100 spuds already, like if you've done the daily routine... There goes my hair. If you've planted 100 spuds already, you guys today can redeem, because I should have made it transfer over properly, that every potato you planted gets turned into a credit. And then from this point on, every single potato you plant becomes a credit. Now, when you use the credits, it won't reduce how many potatoes you plant. So every day that you plant your spuds, it'll still keep going up in number. But you do use and consume your credits when you're decorating your Hall of Monument statue. You with your 1 spud, hey, that 1 spud is the first out of 100. I am also considering making a redeem that allows you guys to convert your potato chips into tato credits. And I had two ideas in mind that I kind of want to see what you guys like better. So let me pick your brain for a moment, chat. Would you rather have it be you can convert them as much as you want, no limitations, but it's very expensive? So like, let's say $100,000 potato chips to get like 1 tato credit, or you can make it cheap, but you can only do it once a day. So like, for example, 1,000 potato chips and you get 1 potato credit. I changed your icon? I didn't change anything. It's random every day, but you can change it to whatever you like. You can change it back. !chat has all the chat commands. Yee yee yee. If Twitch actually renewed the tier 3 when you specifically change it to a tier 1, you will scream. Wait. It says you tier 3'd. Did you change it to a tier 1? Were you not supposed to tier 3 right now? Because it totally said you tier 3'd. It said you tier 3. Let's keep it cheap. Okay, so then what I'll do is after this stream, so today will be the one stream that it doesn't happen on, but after this stream, you'll have 2 redeems that you can effectively do daily. You could plant your daily spud for basically free, and then you could also convert 1,000 potato chips into another tato credit. This way you guys can effectively get 2 credits per day towards getting your Holo Monument statue and decorations. Yee. Wish you luck, you're fighting the ultimate weapon, good luck! You canceled to change it to tier 1. You chose sub at tier 1. You know why? No, you're good, B. You don't have to explain to me. You don't have to explain to me. You could call you random or kid or child or chaos or even just gremlin. We have a gremlin already. I might get confused. But okay. As long as you're chill with it. I appreciate that, Lurk Crystal, mate. You'll scream. Well, all I see is what's on my notification bar. On my notification bar, it says 15 months at tier 3. That's all I see. If you need to, you could always charge back with Twitch. I know they have rules and stuff for that. Appreciate the lurk, and also welcome on in, Ashy. Hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. And call you anything? All right, well, I want to call you what you prefer to be called. So, would you prefer Mystic? Gal? Mystical? Or should I full name you? Misty? Is Misty appropriate? Your honest surprise when you would invest in tier 3. Boo-boo. You're waiting for the transaction to go through in your banking app? Okay. Well, regardless, B, I understand if you need to charge back. I wouldn't be upset, obviously. But let's see. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, round, round. My voice is not warmed up to even attempt to sing right now. Oh, before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's stream, I do want to share over on the community Discord, I posted the first 30-day time-lapse, and I'll probably post it on Twitter like a little bit later on. But I posted the first 30-day time-lapse of our WPlace mega project that we're working on right now. And you know, I could show it on stream real quick. One second, let me pop open a WPlace. There we are. So this is the mega mural that we're working on. I can almost not fit it on the screen. That's how we are at maximum zoom right now. But let's see. I posted on the Discord over in the top posting channel the first time lapse. There's 30 days worth of paintings. A snapshot every single day. Every single frame is a snapshot. And we are taking over. We're marching our way down to Idaho, one pixel at a time. You will do that every stream, the song, or planting your daily spot, because you should definitely do the daily spot every stream. There's meat and potatoes here. I mean, I'm potatoes. I don't know if there's meat here. Your dad says you might be able to get a YouTube channel also, and you wish you get a Facebook because you're not old enough. Facebook? People still use Facebook? Like, I know people do. Like, I'm not saying Facebook's dead, but like, I genuinely thought that only like moms and like old people use Facebook. And like, look, chat, I'm pretty old, okay, and I don't use Facebook. The song? All right, let's go. But, exciting news. As far as meat and potatoes goes, we might have burrito night for the first time in a few weeks tonight. So I'm excited for that. Also, we're crossing our fingers. So chat, I can't give you details yet, and I don't want to jinx it, but we're crossing our fingers for Oob's gig. Hopefully we find out later this week. This the first one we already knew was a wash, but the second one has potential promise, and it's an even better one. It's an even better gig than the previous one. So we're all doing a prayer here, okay? We're all fingers crossed right now. I know you can't see because my fingers are off screen, but I'm crossing my fingers right now for Oob. We have to call back tomorrow to find out more information, and then it's just, at that point, it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game. You deleted, you used to have Facebook account, you deleted. Honestly, I think I have a Facebook account, but I never used it. Like, I got it to claim my name, and that was like it. And then I used it to like log into some apps, because like, you know how some apps have the like, you could use Facebook to log in instead, and it's way easier than using our app's password and username. It's like, why'd you make an app? You know what I mean? Like, why is it like, just let everything log me in with Google at this point in time, so I don't have to remember 15 million passwords to 1,500,000 websites. Like, geez, if you're gonna make it easy, do that. I think that's the only reason I made a Facebook, so I never really used it. But I will tell you this, anytime I got like a flagship phone, like if I bought a smartphone or something like that, it would come pre-installed with Facebook, and Facebook is basically a virus that spies on you. So I like literally made it an effort to actively uninstall the Facebook app on every device I ever owned that came pre-installed with it. Your mobile app says tier 1? All right, I will go with that. As long as they didn't charge you, that's all I care about. Use your Gmail. Yeah, I use my Gmail to log into as many things as I can these days. If just to not have to worry about having 10,000 different passwords and usernames. Let's see. You got a year left, but that's another birthday next month. Wait, your birthday's next month? Let's go. We have to eat a birthday slice. Remember, if it's your birthday, say something on stream. We'll eat a birthday cake slice for you. Yee. Yee, yee, yee. You have many, many Gmails? I only got a few. I've only got the couple. I got like the personal one, I got the stream one, and I got my business one. As for a person who recently worked for Meta, yeah, they're tracking you. No, I already have issues. So, like, I already knew this was the thing before I bought the Quest 3. But I also know there was some, like, what's the word? Like, there was some stipulations. I don't know if that's the best word. There was some controversy over the fact that Meta is, like, recording. Like, effectively, the way the Meta headsets work is they use a camera and, like, basically figure out what they're looking at. But that data is definitely being sent over the internet to Meta so they can collect and see what's going on around you, collect information on you, and I've kind of accepted the fact that anything the headset sees or hears, Meta might already have that information on me. So, you know, I already think the one thing I disliked about the headset was to like register the app. I had to like use a phone, and I didn't want to give it all the permissions, like my location data and stuff like that, to just use the device. Why do I need a phone? I bought the freaking headset. Let me use the headset. But yeah, it's one thing if you choose, if you opt to link it. That's fine. You're choosing that. But it forced you to do it, and I didn't like being forced. Yeah, that sucked. You have a Quest Pro, so you understand. Yeah. You try to get out of the goalie today, so you're excited. You should be good at it, because you fail every time it defends. Well, I hope that you have a good soccer practice today, regardless of which position you play. If you're a goalie and you don't like it, hopefully you can have fun being a goalie. Arguably, like, whenever I did sports, I wanted to be the goalie, because the goalie was like, all right, look, I'm here at the last minute, but I don't have to run around the whole time. I just have to sit here and pretend like, oh yeah, I'm so ready. And then when the ball comes, you lunge at it and you missed it. Oh, well, they were just better than me, and if you did hit it, then you were the star that saved the goal. You know what I mean? Like you protected it, you did your thing, and meanwhile everyone else is the ones running around being sweaty. You see, if you're the goalie and they take a shot at you and you miss it, you could just be like, well, you guys shouldn't have let them have the ball. It's just as much your fault as it is my fault. You can disable the telemetry data in settings. Yeah, but the problem is I don't believe any of that crap. I don't believe any of it. Just like, perfect example, isn't Twitch in hot water right now? I heard Twitch and Amazon's getting sued. In fact, wait, I'll bring this back up. Wait. Twitch and Amazon are getting sued, allegedly. I think it's by, like, a streamer or something. Let me see. I definitely made a tweet on it. Yeah, right here. So Twitch and Amazon allegedly are being sued in a class action lawsuit over claims that tech companies harvesting video streams, like, you know, our content, effectively, like this content right now that you guys are watching, are basically being harnessed by Amazon for effectively their nefarious needs. And like, we did not consent to that. And effectively, I don't think they're going to win that suit. And I've had some conflicting opinions of whether or not we even participate in it, because, like, hear me out, chat, right, hear me out. Let's just say for one moment that Twitch actually loses the class action lawsuit, right, that the person that's suing them wins, and that every single streamer on this platform is able to get paid out. It doesn't matter how long you've been streaming for. if you're a creator that's created content on this platform, you will likely be able to collect, I don't know, whatever, $1. Like, it's not going to be a lot of money, right? Now, hear me out. Twitch will definitely know, because you'll have to name your username to collect that money, I'm sure. You're going to have to prove that you are a Twitch user to get that money, which means Twitch will know who they're paying out. Which means if suddenly you're shadow banned because you collected the money that you were earned, you see what I mean? I don't think it's worth the $5 that you would get from a class action. Mostly class actions aren't meant to actually compensate the people that are affected. They're meant to punish the corporation that got sued millions upon millions of dollars because of the fact that class action exists. Oops, sorry, you showed too much hip. Yeah, I know. I mean, they already do that. We should sue them for that. No, I'm joking. But all jokes aside. So yeah, the whole reason I bring this up was because I had a conversation last stream about the whole recent controversy with them letting you opt out of having your stuff used for generative AI. Yeah, I think it's a placebo button. I so genuinely don't believe that you are actually able to opt out. And if you are able to opt out, they've already collected all the information you had before that point in time and used it. And maybe your future content, like this current content, isn't being used. But even then, prove it. Like you can't. Like, they could just be like, okay, Amazon and Twitch won't use their direct backend to pipe your stuff directly into it. All right, we'll have a third party just download all your stuff because, you know, it's public information effectively. It's publicly accessible. We'll just have a third party app do it. And then you can't say, well, see, we didn't do it. I'm sorry, we didn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, there's just too many ways around it. There's too many ways around it. And even without having them pay a third party app or whatever to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say I chose not to, which I mean, I did choose to opt out. But let's say I chose not to opt out. All right, I'm just going to go on Twitch right now. And, oh man, look at this. Oh man, look at this. This streamer's content is on my screen right now. Oh man, and they opted out, but I'm opted in. Oh man, all this content's now gonna get used to feed them. Like, they could still get it. It's a giant show and dance to try to like freaking like virtue signal and grandstand that, look, oh, we're so good, we give you the option to opt out. Yeah. You were last stream, your memory is terrible. Last stream was Thursday, so I mean, you had the whole weekend. If you die on Twitch, it's like Twitch shuts down, you move to YouTube. So I will say this, I enjoy streaming. I enjoy the culture that's on Twitch. I enjoy the community that's here. I've seen what streams on YouTube look like. It's completely different. It's a completely different animal. And as of current, I have no plans to switch over to YouTube. YouTube has its own problems. Every site has its own problems. Don't get me wrong. Twitch isn't perfect, but like YouTube isn't perfect either, right? But here's my thing. If Twitch gets shut down, or if I get kicked off Twitch because of whatever stupid reason, yeah, I'm gonna probably go to YouTube. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to something else. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna stream somewhere because I enjoy streaming. And I would hope that everyone that's here right now would follow me over there. But at the same time, if like you don't have a YouTube account for some reason, and you're like, I can't watch you because I don't have an account, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I would understand. I wouldn't hold it against anyone. Yeah, I'm already trying to. I wanted to do it this year, but I'm already trying to plan some more long form content and also some more shorts and stuff like that to get, you know, the YouTube algorithm, because YouTube is best suited for like posting previously made content. And Twitch is better suited for the live content. And both of them don't do the other thing very well. So by having multiple eggs in multiple baskets, then, you know, that's how you get out there as a content creator. You dislike how YouTube streams, but you would also follow you. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sure the people that want to see me from here would follow me anywhere I go. You know what I mean? YouTube's already harvesting there. Yeah, it is. That's what I said. Everyone is. And that's why I said Twitch was definitely doing it before. I can't prove it, so it's allegedly, but I promise you Twitch was already harvesting your data. And then someone probably was about to realize that they were doing it, so they're like, this is a pretty hot topic. We should probably, like, I don't know, mention that we're doing it before we get caught with our pants down. Ah!
Now you just want to bully me? Ah! Speaking of... But yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't condone AI. I don't like my content being funneled into it. But I've also kind of accepted the fact that I can't escape it until there are laws that are passed. Until there is precedent set. We unfortunately live in a time where everyone's going to steal everyone's content and use it for whatever mega business that they have going on in the background. That's it.
It's unpleasant to think about, but I hope that we can get through these times and to better times. Bilibili is making their international debut, and they're filled with AI content. So it's all, honestly, I have other reservations about Bilibili because like I've never really been on the site, so I don't want to like judge it too heavily. But everything I've heard of it is like, hello, are you using Bilibili? Did you mention America? Did you mention a different company? Did you mention a different website? Did you mention Twitch? Oh, I'm sorry, you're banned. We're shutting your stream off. Like, it's super because this is like I don't actually know, but isn't Bilibili like Chinese Twitch effectively, or Chinese TikTok? And they're like super protective of like what you can say or do on it. Basically, anything that's pro-China, you're good. Anything that possibly skews China in a bad direction, permanent ban. It's basically like a Twitch YouTube hybrid. I think it's like Chinese Twitch YouTube hybrid. It's like streaming / content service. And they used to be like strictly you could only be on there if you were like from the country it's from. It leans more towards YouTube. Okay, yeah, but I just remember it being like super censored, like ridiculously censored. And now apparently they're like opening up internationally. But I've seen people like state the rules that as an international user you'd have to follow, and they're like pretty insane. Again, this is all allegedly. I've not seen the content. I'm not a streamer over there. I don't want to like trash the platform if I've never used it before. If it's a great place, cool, it's great. But I have no interest in checking it out myself right now. Unless it just suddenly becomes an amazing counterpart to Twitch and they release all the restrictions that I've seen in the past. Just realized the back of my TV moves. Yeah, it switches pictures. It's all fan art. The name over top the TV is the fan art creator. It's the artist, yes. Did I hear about Dolly? Unfortunately, I did. R.I.P. Dolly Parton. Chat, can we have a single moment of silence where chat does nothing but spam like 07s and/or salutes, and we're gonna give a moment of silence. A moment of silence for Dolly Parton. 80 years. 80 years. There we go. A legend, a true legend. Yee. But yee, it's sad. Unfortunately, we've lost a lot of good people this year. And I mean, I don't want to sit there and say like Dolly's special, don't get me wrong. A lot more people know Dolly. But like, I feel like a lot of famous people, a lot of influential famous people we've lost this year. I thought COVID was the worst. You just started reading any social media you were on. You were just reading it and being like, oh man, no, not this one too. No, not this one, not this one. But it has not stopped. I feel like people have just become aware that like all of these super famous people that are also conveniently super old are going to be dying soon. And the second they die, it's like, quick, make a post, collect clout while we can. So I see it everywhere. You can't avoid it on social media. Not everyone loves country music, but everyone loves that. Yeah, I'm a perfect example of that. I don't really care for country music at all. Like, there's two types of music that I kind of go like, meh. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't sit there and say all country music is bad, but like most of the time you hear country music, I'm like, well, it just kind of sounds the same to me. And the other thing, the other genre of music where I'm kind of the similar vein is rap. I will say that rap is impressive. I cannot talk that fast, my God. Dark Wolf, Wolfie, welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you had a fantastic stream. I saw you were doing some Minecraft. You're doing some heckin' Minecraft. You were doing some art too. Wait, you were doing a lot of things on your stream. Welcome on in, Wolfie. How were you? What were you doing? Doing some Minecraft and some late night doodling. Let me say hello to everyone. Welcome on in, Darkus. How you doing, mate? Duder, how you doing? Obviously, welcome on in, Wolfie. For anyone that might be joining us for the first time, let me quickly introduce myself. My name's Potato. I'm the fox-shaped potato that puts the tuber in VTuber. If you guys have hung out with Wolfie before, you probably have seen me before. I hang out in their chat. I participate in some of their games sometimes. Though it's been a while, Wolfie. We need to do something. You want to do some repo with us sometime? Ooh, or maybe we do some heckin' peak. Oh, this is the last week. This is the last week that Peak is keeping the new biomes. But streamers and raiders alike, if you guys need to take care of yourself post-stream, thank you for the hydrate, I'll get that 1 second. If you gotta take care of yourself post-stream, please don't feel bad to raid and run. Get yourself something to eat, get yourself something to drink, get up, stretch your muscles, air out your bones, normal people stuff. And if you want to hang out and lurk with us, we're gonna be playing some Minecraft here in a moment. And also, Darkus, thank you for the hydrate, chat. Eat your water, it's good for you. Thank you for watering your streamer, mate. Yeah, I have not played Repo in a hot minute, and I know they've updated the crap out of it. Yee. It's been a while, boy. It has been a while. But Yee, we definitely need to do more. We definitely need to do more. Honestly, I need to play more Mecha Chameleon. Wolfie. Wait, Wolfie. You've played Mecha Chameleon. You certainly have, right? You certainly have. We need to do some Mecha Chameleon. That's like the perfect game. We could see if we can get like Zen and Kitty and stuff like that in it too. We could get like a giant game going. We get everyone. We could get everyone. When you get back from vacation, hell yeah. All right. You know what to do. You just hit me up. You hit me up whenever you free. You let me know. But Yee, you just finished eating your water? Okay, gotta stay hydrated, Rose. Gotta stay hydrated. But Yee. Oh, here it is. Oh, what, wait.
Don't forget to hydrate using Advanced GG. Use code POTATO for 10% off at checkout.
That's right, chat. You too could save 10% at checkout and help support the channel. Get yourself some tasty energy drink, some clean fuel with some Advanced GG. Remember, just use code POTATO at checkout. Yes. Sorry, I had to shill. Just a little bit. Is a potato a fruit or a vegetable? It's definitely a vegetable. A fruit has a very specific definition. Did you know basically every fruit is a vegetable?
You adorable piece of shit.
I can't believe you would do this to me. I can't believe you would debase me so, my cats. Ah! Every fruit is technically a vegetable. Did you know that? You're the shill, don't worry. Every single fruit is a vegetable, but not every vegetable is a fruit. It's true. So a fruit... A fruit is basically the ovary of it's a reproductive part of a plant. Specifically, it contains the seed to propagate the plant further. And a vegetable is defined as pretty much any part of a vegetable that isn't, or any part of a plant that is potentially edible. So stems are vegetables, leaves are vegetables, potatoes are definitely vegetables. Hey, Potato, did you know that biologists have no definition of a tree? Yeah, because, like, is it like a bush legally defined as a tree? Wouldn't a tall enough blade of grass be defined as a tree? It's like, oh, it's like a stem with, like, a top that has, like, leafy matter on it. So basically, your whole island is a lie, so you should blow it up. Gotcha. Yeah, there you go. Violence is always the answer. A dandelion is a tree. If you're small enough, a dandelion's a tree. Yeah, definitions are weird. That's why we have very specific things. So, like, saying stuff like vegetable, anything's vegetable, more or less. Any plant matter is vegetable matter. But not anything is a fruit. So, like, you have, like, specific things, like beans, like seeds, legumes, etc., etc. Me climbing the tree. I'm gonna get up there. Honestly, chat, like, all right, so correct me if I'm wrong. The little things you blow, like, you know the little puffy cotton ball things? Those are just dandelions, right? Like, those are dandelions after they, like, grow into the point to turn into seeds. So every time you, like, blow on one of those things, you're, like, spreading weeds everywhere? Or is that a completely different plant? The little, like, you guys know the thing. Wait, 1 second. Let me show you the thing. I know what I'm talking about. Blowy weed ball seed thing. These things. That's the wrong button. This is the right button. These things. Like the little puffy things that are always growing. Like, these are just dandelions, right? Yep. Yeah, so now the question is, this is after a dandelion has flowered or before a dandelion has flowered? Like, it's this and then it flowers, right? Or does it choose to do this instead of flower? After. So it turns into a flower, then closes up and turns into this. And then spreads more dandelions all over your yard. Yeah. I never knew, like, the life stage of a dandelion, but I just remembered someone being like, stop, you're spreading the weeds all over my lawn. But it's so fun! It's so mystical. Like, come on, every kid, if you had access to one of these, you've picked one of them up, and you've blown them all across the place. If there's something, like, magical about watching them just flutter across on the wind, which is, like, exactly how they're designed. And here's the kicker, chat. You're not a horrible person. You're not a horrible person, okay? You're not a horrible person for blowing them. Why? Because they would have gotten blown by the wind anyway. That's literally how they were designed, okay? All right, so if you picked one up and blew it, you were just helping it along. You grew up next to a field, so you'd play with the dandelions. Now, there was another one that I don't remember what it was. I want to say it's like milkweed or something like that, but it's another very similar looking plant, but apparently, like, if you cut it open, it's like filled with liquid, and they get really thick, and they get really big. Wait, I'm gonna look it up. Wait. Is it called milkweed? I don't know if this is it. It was another thing that I always got confused with dandelions. I don't think this is the thing I'm thinking of. But the stems are very thick and they grow very, very tall. And if you cut them open, they're like hollow, like bamboo. And they're just filled with like, well, it kind of looks like milk. I guess that would be why I thought they were called milkweeds. But they were apparently a separate plant, but they looked kind of dandelion-esque until they flowered, and then it would be like, I guess, a different color or something? I'm not sure. I always chopped them down, but they grew massive, like several feet tall potentially if you didn't stop them from growing. All right, I think I've stalled for long enough, chat. We should get in video game. We should get in the video game. Here. One sec. With that said, there is one other thing. Has anyone redeemed an armor stand? Because I kind of realized that I don't have a way to check to see who has redeemed their things yet. You can check. I think you have the ability to like check your inventory, but I don't know. I don't know myself. I don't know myself. I could check your individual username, and I think it would show me your inventory. I think that would work. But in the meanwhile, let's go ahead and jump into Minecraft before we get blasted for being in just chatting for too long. I say that. I don't think Twitch has ever blasted me, but I fear one day they'll do it. Woo! There we go. See, technically Minecraft, all right? You can't get angry at me, Twitch. I'm waiting for the game to freaking launch. Why is the launcher taking 5,000 seconds to launch? There we go. The launcher. Oh, because it had to load an ad. Thank you, launcher. I definitely need the ad. Honestly, chat, we do need to play Dungeons, too. We do need to play. Isn't it just get... Yeah, but you have to redeem it. How dare you be in the wrong category? I know, right? Well, so effectively, B, the reason why I made it a redeemable thing is because, yes, once you get 100 potatoes, you get your armor stand. You get your statue. However, you can continue to use the potatoes you plant or the credits that you get from planting potatoes to get decorations for your stand. So 100 potatoes gets you the armor stand. It gets you the spot claimed in the Hall of Monuments. But then after that, I think for 10, anything from 10 to 100 more potatoes, you could get decorations. I don't think I made the 100 one yet. It's not a channel point redeem, so you have to do ! shop. And everyone's potatoes planted should be automatically converted into tato credits. And then from this point on, every time you plant one, you will also get a credit. Alright, let's see. Oh, wait, I think Chat, don't question me. Don't question my location right now. I just remembered something. Don't question my location. Don't question why I have another star on me. Chat, this is irrelevant information that may or may not come up in the future. Ignore this. Ignore this, chat. Chat, don't worry. I can't tell you because I don't know when it'll come out, but at some point in time, you will understand why on this stream particularly, you found me in here. In fact, I had to fix this. Wait, I have to fix this. I had to fix this. 1 second, let's just do that real quick. We're good. Alright, we're fine. We're just gonna get out of here without looking at any Enderman. Without looking at any Emberman. It's been a hot minute since I've been to the end. And we just leave. There we go. There we go. And look, we're back where we needed to be, but that's not where we need to be. We need to go back home. We need to set the bacon. We gotta set the bacon to the correct color. OSR got first today. OSR gets bacon color choice. There we go. Bacon. Yes. We're going to set the bacon. We'll put book entries in real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll figure out the armor stand situation, which I think I need to get a bunch of armor stands anyway, so I might grab a bunch of armor stands and stuff while we're home. Don't let me leave without getting them, chat. It's your responsibility, okay? It's your responsibility. There we go. All right. But every piece, you don't have to buy them in order, chat, but the more expensive tiers are more expensive chip-wise. So, like, for example, I think the iron helmets, or, like, you know, the iron armor is, like, only 10 potato credits. Gold, 20, and then I think 30 for diamond, or 40. No, maybe it was 20. 20, 30, 40, 50, because I think netherite, a netherite piece was 40. Maybe it was 40. And then I think a trim, if you wanted to put a trim in, was 50. Breadsticks! Welcome on in, Mr. Baker. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, mate. Let's see. Bacon color first. It is currently the Fanta Beam. Let's do a quick sleep, because I don't remember the last time I slept. How do we see the points? Exclamation point, Tato credits. It should be in the name of the stream title. You can upgrade your armor stand. Yes, yes. You can even sell armor pieces. You will only get like 10% of what they cost. But like, let's say you bought, I don't know, let's say you bought 4 iron armor pieces. And now you want to upgrade one of them to something else. You could sell the one you don't want to get back 10% of what it cost. So, yes. So there you go, 120 Tato credits. You could buy an armor stand, and you could also buy a decoration for it. But with that said, let's go ahead and get green. OSR said they wanted green. I'm assuming they wanted green, otherwise they would have said lime. They know the colors. They have access to the colors. Do 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 do. There we go. Boop boop. I don't know why it said no, but I think you could do it with no spaces. I did test it. It did work for me. I just don't know. Oh, you misspelled it. Okay. I think you could also type it in without spaces. It should work either way. There we go. Green beam. What is the green beam, chat? What is green? What is green? Moss beam. Moss beam. Green bean. Oh no, it's the green bean. It's not the green beam. It's the green bean. If you ever choose the bacon color, you would say green. You mean lime. That's fair. Lawn mowing beam. Grass clippings beam. Go. Yeah, you can only buy one of the statues, so you couldn't accidentally buy it again. You can only buy 4 of each of the armor pieces. This way, you can't just keep buying armor pieces over and over again. And I'm thinking about adding another item to the shop, and I might make it like 100 points or something like that. Like I might make it 100 credits, or I might make it like 60 or 75 or something like that. But I was thinking about letting you guys basically do a custom item. So like if it's something that I can't put on like a block, then we could do like an item frame to display it. I also haven't added like weapons, so there's going to be the ability to do like swords, shields, etc., etc. You have 2 hands for the statue, so if you want to have like 2 axes, that'll be an item. But I haven't added those yet, so those will be coming with future updates to the Hall of Monuments. And we will take care of all the statues at once, but first let's do book entries. Yes, 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 yes. Anyone who wants to do their book entries real quick, I'll go ahead and list all the names. B, I know what to do with yours, so unless you want to specifically watch me put your nuts in right now, I'll save that for Between Trim. Oob, you got one from first, from last trim. And then OSR, I forgot to write yours down. 1X OSR first. I got you for this trim. I did, and I currently have you down for the 5, because Twitch said you did a tier 3. So currently, I'm giving you the 5 for it. Let's see. We've got Sensible Duck, we've got Lab, we've got Dea, we've got Fit, we've got Ashy, we've got Mookie, we've got Monkey, we've got Cordulus, we've got Brev, we've got Toby, we've got Hun, we've got Arsenal Lover, and that's as far back as I'm going, but you see your name listed here, you are still owed a book entry. I'm doing that till Twitch tells me otherwise, because I'd rather give you more than less. I'd rather give you the more than the less. Book. Okay, OSR, we'll do yours real quick. Let's see, how many does OSR have right now? Should just be the 1. That's the 1 here. Gee, okay, just the 1 book entry. Let's go ahead and put OSRs in real quick. Boop. Oh. And if you have a book entry, if you heard your name listed out and you have no idea what's going on, exclamation point book should explain things. Sucking dick for chicken strips. My Gats, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, mate. You didn't have to do that. Your Chrome is lagging, and we have a hype trade. Is that why you did it? Is that why you did it? Okay, 1 second. There we go. Stoop. There we go. Thing is, you're fucking stoop. Thank you, OSR, for the unyielding support. And my Gats, let me go ahead and write you down for your 5 more. 5x, my Gats, sub.
Weep.
Weep. Why'd you weep me?
Weep.
You misclicked it, but it's fine. You misclicked 5 gifted subs. Okay, yeah, sure. I believe that. We'll do you next. Let me go ahead and get, first and foremost, though, we have to don the appropriate headwear. All right, are you ready, chat? Boop. That's the wrong button. Boop. There we go. It's currently a level 2, so let's go ahead and level this hat up 1 level. There we go. Level 2 hype trade hat. You've misclicked the gift subs before? Don't you have to like consent? Like, don't you have to be like, yes, I'm aware that I'm going to give money. How do you accidentally be like, whoops, I clicked this button. Whoops, I clicked that button. Whoops, I chose the number 5. Whoops, I accepted the fees. Whoops, I typed my credit card in. I feel like that's like a Ruth Goldberg device of, whoops, I did a whole bunch of serious misinputs all at once, resulting in you having free money. Well, I guess it's not free. You paid for it, but thank you. For a while, they had 1 click for PayPal users. That sounds exploitable and concerning. All right, let's go ahead and get My Gats in next. Let's see, My Gats, mate. That's an N, but that's an M. That's, whoops, grabbed the wrong book. We are the revolution. Let's see, My Gats, how many do you have? We've got the 5 from today. Let's go ahead and remove those. So 5. Probably gonna be it. I do believe that be it. Yes. All right. 5 for you, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You couldn't see where you were clicking because your Chrome was frozen. A likely story. And conveniently, while your Chrome was frozen, you clicked all the buttons needed to send and yeah. Orse. It was almost horse with a W. Thank you for the unyielding support, mate. Oh, thank you so much for the 38 months of Prime. We can go ahead and get you up here. Oop, boop, boop. Oop, boop, boop. Thanks, Big Money, for the Prime subscription. I don't know why Tot censored that one, but all right. Thank you, Big Money, for the Prime subscription. Wait, I didn't think... They give you a Prime? They give you a Prime for a 30-day trial? Oh, okay. I thought they specifically disabled it for the trials because people were just like, this is free money. All right, chat. Well, hey, this is a whole another reason for you guys to go on Amazon Prime and activate your 30-day free day trials. You get a free Prime sub. It doesn't have to be to me, to your favorite streamer. Spend Bezos' money. Just make sure you cancel your sub afterwards so you don't accidentally get charged. Let's see. There's the U. I was like forgetting my alphabet for a moment. All right, let's see, Oob. We've got the 1 from today. The 2. That's 2. Let's see. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. Do I have any more? Do I hear 4? I hear 4. Do I hear 5? Do I hear 5? Do I hear 5? No, I'm only seeing the 4. All right, we've got 4 more book entries. 1, 2, 3, 4. One day you will fill in your letters, but not today. Hello, 547. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, mate. Let me know if I pronounce your name correctly. For a while, you could get a year of Dash Pass for free if you had Prime. Really? Oh, that's actually interesting. I think I had a credit card one time that gave me like free access to Dash Pass or whatever, and then they stopped doing that, and I canceled my Prime, or not my Prime, but I canceled like the Dash Pass thing. Just call you HP? All right, that's a way easier pronounce. But welcome on in, HP. I've been a fantastic Tuesday, babe. All right, you'll yeet to bed now. You guys have a much fun. All right, Wolfie, thank you again for the raid. Everyone, please say good night and goodbye to Wolfie. Bye-bye, Wolfie. Bye-bye, Wolfie. Have a good night, mate. Thank you again for stopping by. See you next time. I will see you next time, and we'll play some games. Yes, we play some Mecha Chameleon when you get back. Bye-bye. There we go, and Hype Train has concluded at level 2. Yee. I did it better than Tot. All right, I did it better than Tot. All right, let's see, chat. Anyone else want to do their book entries while we're here? Speak now or forever hold thine peace. I mean, until the next time we're in the library at the very least. I will give everyone a chance to go ahead and say if they desire that, and then I'm going to go collect stuff. We're going to grab, I think we're just going to grab a separate Shulky. I think we'll grab a separate Shulky entirely. This... You tried, Tot. You tried so very hard. These had leftover materials from the build. I might want to keep some of these on us. This is stuff we can use. Is it though? I'm gonna make a separate Shulky. I'm just gonna make a separate one. This will be all the stuff we use for redeems. So we'll need armor stands. I don't know what to do with this. This can just go in here for now. Let's see. We will need... I'll take the chests with us. Because we can put that down to store stuff in. It's nice try. It's getting worse each try. Appreciate the lurku. What's happening? What are we doing? So, we have finished the part of the Hall of Monuments in our world here, where I could start putting people's statues in. We're going to go put the first statues in the Hall of Monuments. Aside from that, we're just going to vibe, hang out, and BS some, and then I'm having burrito night tonight. Yes, we're finally doing burrito night after so many weeks. Chat, do you think they're going to say something? All right, look, they're definitely going to say something. All right, the Pastor gang's about to walk back in and they're going to be like, where have you guys been? You've not been here for several weeks. Let's see. So I need a bunch of pale oak, methinks. I'll put this in here for now. It doesn't need to be pale oak. I need a bunch of black carpet. I specifically use black. Let's grab some more black carpet real quick. We'll just have this going for a moment. We'll just have that going for a moment. Infinite carpet right there. Don't ask how this works. It just does, okay? They will definitely say something, okay? They will 100% be saying something. Boop. Ouch, my face. Let's see. What else do we need? I don't need any of these guys, I don't think. Unless we need armor. You know, I could bring, actually. Now that I think about it. I could just bring, like, a block of iron, gold, etc., etc. I don't have that much of that, actually. That's fine. We'll bring a block of this, so if we need to craft stuff on the spot, we can. Like this. And I don't have to come all the way back home if someone redeems something while we're out there. So let's grab this. We'll need some diamonds. I have a good chunk of diamonds. Unfortunately, none of them broken down. You gotta go? Have a good night? Alright, HP. Thank you for stopping by, mate. You have a fantastic rest of your night, right? Minecraft logic, I guess. Don't question it. Don't question it, chat. It just works, okay? It just works. Oh, that'll probably be enough carpet. That's definitely enough carpet. We'll just take a stack for now. I don't even think we need a stack. We're just taking it to have it. We're just collecting materials right now. Let's go ahead and break these down while we have them. Can you do that with any item? No. It has to be specifically an item that has, like, certain properties. So it needs to be placeable, pushable, and effectively the game thinks it's in both locations at the same time. It thinks it's both broken and moved at the same time. Railings work that way. Carpet works that way. I don't know. It might just be those things. Do we do a Gamba chat on how many diamonds we get? We do a Gamba? Does Mods want to start a Gamba? Only for like a minute, though. We'll do a Gamba for how many diamond blocks we get. Odds or evens. All of our diamonds. Do. Oh, well, never mind. I broke it. Mods, don't bother. I accidentally showed the number. It was odds. If you thought odds, you would have won. If you thought odds, you would have won. Because I'm stupid. Let's see. We could put this up. I'm not going to stock netherite. Netherite's going to be special, chat. I don't have extra netherite. I have no netherite. So if someone redeems a netherite thing, I don't think anyone in chat's rich enough to afford a single netherite thing. But if someone redeems a netherite thing, we actually have to go to the nether and, like, collect 4 netherite scrap. Like, we have to actually go get the netherite. Let's see. So that'll be everything base-wise. Thank you so much for the follow, mate. Welcome to Team Tater.
Welcome
whoop, whoop.
to Team Tater.
Let's see. Aside from that, I think I'm going to leave this stuff here for now. I'm not suspecting we're going to need this yet. I could take it with me, I guess. It has actually. I should take it with me. It has my my freaking what's its name, my saw cutter in it. We need to make more armor stands real quick. I need stone for that, right? I need a bunch of stone bottom slabs. Let's just grab a stack of this. And let's use our super smelter. There we go. Unlimited fuel. This thing should be empty. It's not. Okay. Go another round. Love your model. I thank you very much, Vuxel. Did I say that right? Is it Vuxel? Vuxel? It's like Pixel? I'm so bad at pronouncing names. Vuxel. I'm going to go with Vuxel. Tell me if the last one was correct. Like a Vixen Pixel. Alright, let's see. I need sticks and slabs. That should be more than enough. Oh my god. You got it right in the last time? Let's go. Okay. See, my brain works sometimes when I try. We grab a bunch of sticks. This should be enough to make a good handful of statues. Or armor stands, rather. 30? That's multiple stacks at the very least. I'll accept that for now. That's more than enough for now. We don't need more than that right now. Let's see. I'll just put those in there for now. Put those in there for now. Alright, let's see. What else do we need? Paintings. I need the paintings. I have those downstairs. Welcome back, ooh. Where are they? Paintings, paintings, paintings. 28 paintings. Let's go. I will say when you guys redeem the painting item for your monument, you could choose which painting you get. You could pick whichever one of the pre-made ones. It's not going to be random. Let's see. I think that is it for now. I think that's it for now. I'll probably also give you guys the chance to enchant your armor pieces and the like. For an extra, like, X amount of thing. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Surely I've not missed anything. And then let's go ahead and get back to the Hall of Monuments. Land. There we go. Perfect. Whee! Yo, Dragon, welcome on in, mate. How you doing on this fine Tuesday? Woo! Very much mad. Oh no. Hopefully you can get a little bit glad today, mate. Flippin' Fox, welcome on in, mate. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. All right, let's do a quick sleep. It's also raining. Hello, 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 hello to you as well. All right, there it is. The outside's very unfinished. The inside is mostly finished. our Hall of Monuments. We get to put the first armor stand in it, chat. Alright, so this was the test, okay? So this was just a test one. This isn't a real armor stand, alright? I forgot you could do that. There we go. Collect it all up. Break this down. But the first person's armor stand will actually be going here. With that said, though, where did the rest of that stuff go? Didn't it have a full set of armor on there? Where did the boots and the pants go? Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Am I crazy? Fun fact, your name was actually randomly generated. You challenged yourself to generate 4 random letters and make a username out of it. You got Vuxiv. Yo, let's go. I've done something like that before. It's pretty fun. I'm concerned that I lost... Did it have Curse of Vanishing? And if I killed the armor stand, Curse of Vanishing vanishes? Wait, I didn't know that worked that way. That can't work that way. I did pick a bunch of curse stuff. Yeah. So if it had Curse of Vanishing and I killed the armor stand, does it delete it? It can't work that way? Well, then where did it go? It's gone. You guys saw it happen. Yeah, it does work like that? I actually was today years old when I found out that armor stands dying makes things vanish. No, it counts as a standard item drop? Well, I mean, I'm missing pants and shoes. I mean, they were just extra crap. Like, you know, it's not like they were like, oh my god, important, but like, still, they are gone. Oh, hi, you didn't despawn yet. I will put you guys in here for now. There we go. Let's see. Where do we set this up now? The walls are going to change, so I don't want to put this anywhere permanent. That looks so cursed floating like that. You know, I'm going to leave this just in here for now. This is all temporary, and this is easy to pick up and move. It does not? Google says it doesn't? Did you get more logs? We do have some more logs. I might have to go to our Pale Oak biome and get more. If we keep this as the background. So you were wrong, everyone else was correct. I still don't know who was correct, though. Which version you might... We're on the most recent version. Well, maybe not most recent. 1.20, 26.1.2. They threw me off because they changed the way the things are numbered. 26.1.2. Let's see. Now I need to do the hardest thing, chat. I need to figure out who had armor stands redeemed. Let's see. Is there a way... Okay, so it does vanish on armor stand death. That was implemented 5 months ago. Okay, at least that wasn't something that was in the game forever. And it's like, oh, okay, I'm just not up to date. Why would they do that? I mean, sure, I guess, but why? Like, what mechanical function does that serve besides punishing someone for putting it on an armor stand? That's crazy. Well, I'm glad it's not something we cared about, chat. That's good to know. With that said, though, let's see. I guess for now, chat, raise your hand in chat if you redeemed an armor stand, and I will just confirm it, because I could just go. Here, actually, I'm going to check. I know B did. One second. Users, maybe baby. And if I edit you... Let's see. Notes. No. Inventory. Hall of Monuments. Oh, I can see. It's just incredibly a pain in the ass to do so. Okay, but I see that you have the Hall of Monuments statue. Okay. How do you redeem stuff? There's multiple ways. If you're talking about a Hall of Monuments statue, !chop and !tato credits. But the credits that you gain are gained from doing the daily redeems. I'm probably going to make a custom command. Chat, could someone go into the Discord and write down the suggestion tab to make a command explaining how the daily stuff works? This way I don't have to explain it every time. It's brand new, so don't worry. If you're asking a question, it's because this is new for everyone. But effectively, every single day on stream, you can plant a daily spud. And after you've planted enough of them, you'll be able to get an armor stand in this Hall of Monuments here. But let's do bees first. All right, let's do bees first. Now, I will say, just because this is the first one, if someone redeemed theirs before bee, let me know. Into Discord, thank you, Rose. Thank you, appreciate you. Let me know, because I don't want to rip the person that typed it in first off. Did anyone else redeem theirs? You was not first? Boop. Because we have room currently for 3, 6, 12. I don't think there's enough people in chat currently, in the channel even currently, that have over 100 potatoes planted. You did, but not first? Did someone do it before you, or you did yours after B? Turning up, now the sun come down, lights in the distance, forgotten town, I'm on my way. Doo-doo. There's got to be an easy way to check. Alright, I'm going with honor system for this stream, chat. Because I don't think it'll show up on the VOD either, because it's a chatbot tot thing. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that B was first and OSR was second. And if anyone else redeemed their monument, you'll just have to say something in chat. Doo-doo. Looks like it was B, then you. Okay. So this one, let's see. Oh, I should have got books. I didn't get books. This statue is... I don't know why I'm doing this. Statue is dedicated to... And we should definitely center it, so it looks pretty. Let me center it. There we go. I'm like, why wouldn't it center? There we go. Oh, I see why. That looks centered to me. And then... Maybe baby. Maybe bay... B. Making sure I spell it right. In fact, we'll do this. We'll go extra fancy with it, chat. I might improve upon the design a little later on. But for now, congratulations. Boop. Statue dedicated to maybe baby. I will also add what things you've unlocked and things like that. And maybe something else here. Boop. We might have to go home and get more books. Why did I drop that again? Go in here for now. With that said... I guess we should go get the books first. Let's see. What do I need to make books? I need cows. I need sugarcane. And I need squids. Right? Can I do that from here? I see a cow. These are pigs, not cows. I'm blind. I see squid. For now, I only need to make one. Those are haunces. Haunces don't drop leather, unfortunately. There we go. That's more enough ink for now. Did I even pick it all up? I didn't. I didn't even pick it all up. There we go. I killed a squid for no reason. Do you have enough for an armor stand? Exclamation point tato credits should tell you. We're looking for a cow. Or technically, we're looking for 3 cows worth. Oh, there's 1 cow's worth of leather. There's 2 cows worth of leather. Only 1. That's 3. That's all I need, right? 3? Or do I need 6? No, I only need 2, right? And then I need sugarcane. You get to live for now. Let's see. Surely we're by a river. There's some sugarcane that just exists down here somewhere, right? Another portal we haven't found yet? Wait. Golden apple, maybe? Where's the chest? Where's the chest? Where's the chestussy? I will never find that chest. I'm done looking. Oh, I see sugarcane. Swim in the hot sauce. One day we'll go back there and we'll realize, chat. We will realize that there was a golden enchanted notch apple in there. Jacuzzi! Impulsive thoughts. Anything? I don't see it. It didn't generate, chat. Clearly it just didn't generate. Cook the steak. There, I've dipped my toe. Are you happy, chat? I'm on fire! Alright, we go back. That should be all we need, right? We can make a book with that. Where am I? We're in here. Just need a quick, I need a feather. I remembered I need a feather. We need to kill a chicken. We need one entire cock. There's so aminals around here. There's so aminals around here, but no cocks. Hello, cow. Hello, cow. Hello, Hanses. You're a pig? Why is there everything but a chicken? Wait. That could... Okay, wait a minute, chat. That's a skeletal horse. That horse couldn't have escaped from the valley. We made it impossible for them to get out. Is that a separate skeleton trap? No, it's not. How did you get out? How did you get out and get this far? I don't have a saddle to return you. My kingdom for a chicken. My god. You're an armadillo. Why are there no chickens? Wolves? There's a chicken. Give me your feathers. Thank you. I need not your egg. I need not your meat. I simply needed your feathers. How did he escape? I'm so confused. You're back? Welcome back. Gotta restart your Chrome, hopefully fix the lag. I'm morbidly curious how he escaped. So we've built walls too high everywhere. Can horses just walk up a 2-block gap? No, right? There has to be some location that he walked up and left. Can't get up here. Oh, is that what he did? He fell off onto a block that he could escape from. Is that what he did? And then he just kept going up? Because we're already in a spot that they shouldn't be able to be. He shouldn't have been able to do that sideways jump. Bro, the parkour he would have had to have done to get out of here is crazy. Okay, it's confirmed you have a tier 1 sub. Okay, goody, goody, goody. How did he get out, chat? Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to drag him back down. He's not allowed to escape. No one escapes. No one escapes. I thought that was an Enderman for some reason. Miscellaneous box, please. One second, chat. We have to collect our skeleton. Ah! So take away the... I will, okay? Jeez. Where'd he go? There he is. Get your ass back here. You can't escape. You thought you Alcatraz that bitch. You thought you did. Get your ass back here. How the hell did he get out, chat? I'm so confused. You only paid for one, and there's another chicken that was right there the whole time. Don't fall down a hole. Come on this way. Bro, I'm surprised he not only escaped, but didn't fall down a hole. Alright, come on. Get your ass back down here. Come on. All the way. All the way. All the way. Can they take fall damage? They could take fall damage, can't they? Like, being a skeleton doesn't make you immune to fall damage. I don't know, maybe they don't take fall. I know they don't drown. So I know they're different from normal horses. There you go. We're gonna pull you nice and far away from whatever wall you think you're escaping from again. Oh, jeez. There do be monsters. Okay. You're free to go. Let's do a quick sleep. T-pose to Skelly Horse death. Alright, there we go. I could put this away. I don't need it right now. And then we have a crafting table up here. Yes, we do. I need paper. And then I need book. And then I make book and quill. There we go. I'll put the rest here for now. And that's OSR's book. How do you redeem a statue? Sorry, you weren't paying attention. No worries. Exclamation point shop will show you the items you could purchase for your armor stand. Boop. Oops, I need to have the book in my hand. There we go. And this statue is dedicated to One-Shot Robot. Da-da. Boop. Let's go ahead and grab a statue out. Bamf. Beauteous. And let me go ahead and knock this down because you haven't paid for the picture yet, B. There we go. Alright, we've got our 2 first statues. Now, they're looking a little boring. Yes, they might be looking a little boring right now. But with every single stream that they continue to plant potatoes, they can keep continuing to decorate them. And you should be able to do exclamation point tatocredits to find out how many points you have to spend. Eva, welcome on in, mate. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. I hope you have a good one. Yes, yes. Boop, boop. But yee. We're definitely wanting to add some more stuff too. I want to spend, I want to have custom items so you can add something unique to your statue. I also want to add an option to let you enchant armor pieces that you have. And then also, let's see, there was something else. I don't remember what the other thing is. But when you buy the painting, you get the back wall. And then you can get a painting for it. To buy a mob head? Ooh, we could do a mob head. That would probably be expensive, since you could pick something crazy. Unless I did like a tiered system, which would be really complicated, so I'll probably just make a mob head expensive. But yee. Did anyone else Did anyone else purchase their armor stand yet? It's Wednesday for you? Quick, tell me the winning lottery numbers. Time traveler, you're from the future. No, it's alright, mate. Happy Wednesday for you, specifically, just for you, Eva. Let's see. I'm gonna leave these shulkers in here for now, because they have the stuff we'll need to expand this eventually. And we will need to finish this area here, which is probably what we're gonna work on right now. And Ben's welcome on in, mate. Potato. Actually, no, silverfish. Oh, that's fine. We got silverfish galore. I hope you're having a fantastic one, N-Benz. How you doing, mate? How you doing, N-Benz, mate? Silverfish head is funny. That is fair. It is funny. But yee, we still have 10 spots we could fill before I even need to think about knocking the wall down and continuing building another section out. Minus headache, all is well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you have a headache, mate. You take anything for it? Some caffeine? Drink some soda, maybe? Super basic stuff, but might help. Ambulance. Let's hack and go. That or we work on the outside today. Hiya. There we go. I might say we work on... I want to finish the inside so that the inside can be done. With that said, we're going to have to carve out a little bit more. Do a little more designings. A little more design. I hope your vibes are immaculate today. Our vibes are always immaculate. I appreciate you stopping by, mate. Yes. How have you been, mate? I hope you've been well. Let's see. So starting with the entranceway here... I definitely want to make it a bit more grandiose. Like
the walls here being like flat and broken up like this was just temporary. Let's see. Thinking that we expand the arc on this side and bring it to the front here. And then we can do something a little bit more fancy. So the original design I had was it was going to be kind of rounded, like an amphitheater, if that made any sense. But I'm trying to think of how I want to tie that in.
I guess we can do that. It's just each step here will have its own arch. And then we just change the wall material to whatever material we choose. It's your job. It's your entire purpose of being is to bully me. Why me? Why me specifically? So let's see. With that said, if we do that, I definitely want to close this off here. At least clean that up in the back there. Entire purpose of being, but if you didn't like it, you would have been banned ages ago. I'm just a sucker for punishment, okay? Let's see. I might sleep on this part, chat. I might sleep on this tie-in here. That wall is intended to be unfinished because we basically just keep knocking it out further and further. And this gets copied and pasted over and over, with the only difference being, like, the wall stripes. The wall stripes will be unique in each section. That's one way to put it. But effectively, this wall keeps getting knocked down, and we can make this Hall of Monuments stretch on as far as we need to. As far as we need to. But for right now, I think we leave the inside alone until people unlock more stuff. And I think we could start on... I think I start on covering the spikes. Once we get the first spike covered, I think I want to start adding the little spikes. Or we could just add the little spikes today. Let's grab some moss. I definitely have a box of moss up here somewhere. Yes, I do. And let's plot out where we're putting some of these little spikes. So let's see. This guy will go right here, methinks. And this is a 45-degree angle, so I should be able to go like this. If you didn't like bullying and jokes, you probably would have chosen a different VTuber to stick to, because it adds the fun, yeah. I mean, the important thing is you're not really bullying if everyone's having a good time, right? Because there are some VTubers, and just streamers in general, that, like, very much so are against the whole, like, bully the VTuber thing, so to speak. And specifically, if they don't want to be bullied. And I don't, to each their own, right? My opinion is, like, I know you guys actually care, that's why you're actually here. And if you didn't care and you were here genuinely bullying me, then you'd probably get timed out by a mod and asked to chill. I mean, you've been subbed for how many months, B? You've been subbed for how many months, B? I'm sorry, you might have tattled on yourself there. I'm sorry. You might have tattled on yourself there just a wee bit. Can I unfly, please? Thank you. Yes, yes. Let's go, like, right here. Bet you just hate ads? Okay, that's fair, sure. Okay, I believe you. Okay, I believe you. Damn it. I've realized the error of my way here. Practice speed bridging? B is subbed because ads suck. Exactly, of course, of course. Actually this. Ads do suck, though. Give me one example of you caring about me. You watch every stream. There's actually a couple of YouTubers who do not accept any type of bullying, and you're fine with that. You just don't watch them. Yeah, no, that's fair. Like I said, I respect, it's their space, it's their community, they can do what they feel comfortable with. I don't pry into the reasons why they're uncomfortable with certain things like that, but I can only assume it's from past traumas. Maybe they were bullied when they were in school, and they don't want the concept of being bullied in a space that they made to protect themselves from that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like, there could be a bazillion reasons. It's not my space to judge. I will always be curious, but I will never judge. Let's do one there, and then let's do one a little bit further back. This will be a tiny-ish one. Do-do-do. Do-do. 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 Like that. Eat my water? Okay, thank you for hydrating your streamer. Welcome on in, lovely. Chat, eat your water. It's good for you. Tasty. You finally finished a 2-week-long project because you refused to pay for IBIS Paint Premium? Let's go! Feel free to share it if you'd like. You can share it in the Discord. Let's see. Is that a sufficient amount of spikeage? I do think it is, but I kind of low-key want to put one more, like, right here, kind of coming out of the mountain. Like this. Just a short little stubby one. There we go. And then all we have to do is thicken them up a little bit. Previously, we did the fancy algorithm thing we did, where we made like a ring and put it on a 45-degree angle. I don't think we have to worry about that for these smaller ones. We can kind of just go by feel. Let's see. And with that said, I feel like I need to do this. Let me place this one here. We're just kind of fleshing it out real quick. Ouch, my feet. Like this. I should sleep so that stuff doesn't spawn on me. Ta-da. Not you. Like this. Doesn't need to be filled in. And it doesn't need to be symmetrical. Down like that. Let's go see how that looks. Not terrible. Though, I need to fix the bottom a little bit. I think that looks good. I think I'm pleased with that. Let's do a sleep before stuff spawns on us. It's your friends, Warrior Cats. OC. Whoop! Reading chat, not paying attention where I landed, although I thought I landed on top of the platform. Doop doop. There we go. For you, it is trauma that made you like bullying, because the streamer that you came from also didn't accept any bullying. It's part of the reason why his community collapsed. Like I said, the reason why I accept bullying is because I feel like I need to not be so, what's the word? Like, I need to be not thin-skinned, right? Especially if I was going to be a content creator, I knew that I was opening myself up, like, emotionally, vulnerably to a lot of things. And I never had a problem with people that gave friendly jabs. You know, like, it's like, oh, your mother, this. It's like, oh, yeah, but you didn't really mean it. Like, we're having a good laugh, right? As opposed to someone that's bullying you to intentionally harm you, right? Like, in my eyes, I see a difference with those two things. And I accept the one... Did I not put golden dandelions down there? I missed this patch of golden dandelions. We're gonna have to fix that. That spike might be a little bit too small now that I'm looking at it. We are gonna put another layer around it, but we're also gonna put another layer around the big ones. Maybe I make it a little bit thicker, a little bit longer. Let's see it from down here, because this will ultimately be the angle we're viewing it from. Yes, and also I want to put another one here. Just a small one. We love our Tato, yeah. like I said, I know the difference, or at least I'd like to feel like I know the difference between someone that's just teasing and having a good time, it's all in good fun, versus someone that's actually trying to cause harm. And if someone in this community is actually trying to cause harm, I feel like it's pretty apparent. And so, like, mods will probably clap them before even getting a chance. Because there's a difference between, like, being like, you suck, go die, versus, like, I don't know, making me small or making me bald. You know what I mean? One thing you can't physically do without me encouraging it by making it a redeem. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Can I not? Oh, there's a flower there. Say you suck all the time. Yeah, but there's a difference between saying I suck and me knowing you actually are here to support me versus you saying die and me not knowing you and me thinking that you're actually trying to convince me to kill myself. You know what I mean? Like, there's a huge difference between those two things. Let's do that. You know what I mean? Let's get the bottom thickened here a little bit more. And I think that's a good little spike. We'll do the same thing with that one. I want to make this one a little bit longer, which means I want to make that one a little bit longer, and this one definitely needs to be a little bit longer. Minecraft, yee! We do some heck in Minecraft. We do be building up our Hall of Monuments build. Ooh, almost fell down. I don't want to fall down. Falling down would be not good for your health. Be against medical advice even. And we go a little bit taller on this one. I think like there should be good. You're not someone who searches limits because you don't want to find out. That's the thing. It's one thing if you say, hey, is this cool? And then you're cool with it. You know what I mean? My general advice is just like, don't get me wrong. I understand also why that would, what's the word? Like dampen the mood. Like if you have to come in and be like, hey, could I tell a dark joke? Then you probably shouldn't tell the dark joke. You know what I mean? Like, if you have to ask the question, it's probably safer to err on the side of caution. And my thing is always, like, hang out with the community a little bit. Like, if you hang out for a couple streams, you'll kind of get the vibe, and then you'll probably answer your own question without making it awkward. You know what I mean? So it's like, and this, by the way, I'm not like taking a jab at anyone or anything. This is just my genuine advice to like people that are like new to a community, because I have the same exact thing whenever I find a cool new streamer that I want to hang out with. I sit in their chat and I watch, and I might not say something for months because I'm afraid of being like, hi, I'm going to make a joke, and then being like, actually, I'm allergic to peanuts and they killed my mother, so thank you for making a peanuts joke. And it's like, oh no, wait, I didn't mean to, no. And being like, you've screwed up. You've permanently marred your relationship with that community forevermore because you did a silly thing. You know what I mean? And it's like, I've obviously made up an example like that, but I've said things in the purest of intent, and I've had one of two things happen. Either it's like, actually that's kind of not chill, but I also know that you didn't know any better, so like I'll forgive, or it's just like, mods, undulate that man. You know what I mean? And it's like, banned, and I'm like, no, I didn't mean, okay, damn it, well, I deserved it, I guess. So I'm a lot more lurky until I get super comfy with someone, and then you can't shut me up. The more I yap in your stream, the more I'm comfortable with you. Atomize them, yeah, pretty much. Nuclear option. Nuclear launch detected. Well, you've known me for over a year, and you know what you're okay with and not. Exactly, and that's what I mean. And if it takes that long to be cozy, just like posting comfortably, I don't think there's a problem with that. I personally don't think there's a problem with that. That, or like, let's say you've watched my YouTube VODs and you've never been to a stream before, and you kind of get the idea of what's cool and what's not cool. Yeah, cool. Like, you've consumed the content, like, and then you insert yourself into the community. I don't think there's anything wrong with inserting yourself in the community. And at the same time, I know I'm like this, and I know a lot of other streamers might not be, and some streamers might be more abrasive, but like, if you stepped in, you're like, whoa, hey, chill. Like, hey, like, you're coming on a little strong. You're cool, but chill. You know, like, I'm totally cool with just saying that. When you start streaming, you respond to your jokes with X killed my mom, so thanks. Okay, good, I'll remember that. By that, I mean, I'll promptly forget that and then be like, oh, no, B, wait, I'm so sorry. Wait, please, you know I didn't mean it. Wait, B. But yeah, no, I'd like to think that I'm very open-minded. I mean, heck, we've had trolls come in here that intend to do nothing but harm, and my ass is like, okay, but well, let's have a conversation about that. Who hurt you? You know what I mean? And as long as they're not actually harming the community, like if they're in here saying defamatory things that are hurtful and like they're going to offend people, mods are going to clap them out of existence before I even get to see their message, as it should be. But at the same time, if someone says like, I don't know, like, why are you orange? And I hate you for being orange. It's like, okay, cool. Like, that's obviously an insult. But at the same time, like, I'm not offended. Why do you hate orange? Let's talk about this. Let's have a discussion. And if you could be human and just discuss things, I'm fine with having a discussion. If you're just going to be like, nah, you're orange, die. It's like, all right, well, mods are going to clap your ass then. Orange killed my mom, so thanks. No! Wait, please, I'm sorry. Allergic to citrus. Your mom is even dead? Yeah, I know this. But I will literally forgore. Okay, chat. I feel terrible now as an adult because I totally did this thing as a kid. All right, how many people have played like any game that has like a public chat lobby? Like raise of hand. Like how many people play like Call of Duty, whatever. Anything that had mics on by default, right? If you were a gamer in the 90s, early 2000s, probably up to this day, you always had that kid that was like, yeah, you suck. Oh, your mom's something. And then you always had that one person that's like, oh, actually, my mom died. And then the whole room would go silent. I did that to someone. I think I traumatized someone as a kid because like I was like spawn camping them or something like that, and it's like they said something to me and I said something back like that was like equally rude, and they're like, your mom equally rude comment that you made, and I went like, my mom's dead, thanks. And they literally just went like, and then like someone else was like, not cool, dude. Like someone else on the microphone went, not cool, dude. And it's like the chat was just awkwardly silent for the rest of the match. I think it was SOCOM. It was specifically me playing SOCOM on the PlayStation 2. And then I was like, oh, and by the way, my mom's still alive. And everyone's like, you dick. Like, everyone's like, oh, not cool, bro. And like, nah, I felt bad. I felt like I ruined the game. I'm sorry. I had to come clean. But it really made you think twice, like, about saying something like that when, like, you don't know the story. Like, it's one thing if you know the person. Like Oob will say all the time, it's like, your mom's face. Or, like, your face is that. You know, like, stuff like that. But, like, I know Oob, and Oob knows me. So, like, we're chill. But, like, random stranger on the internet, you don't know. Like, you know what, like, you don't know what's a tough, like, what's a sensitive subject or not, right? Welcome on in, Cereza. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday, mate. But yeah, no, I thought that was funny. And after that match, we all had a good laugh about it. And I think I unintentionally taught that guy a lesson about, like, doing the random your mom thing to try to insult a person on the internet that you don't know. Because you don't know. You really don't know. You really, really don't know. Boop. Is that a Z emote? It is a Z emote. I recognize the Z emote. But ye ads? Up, we are in ads. Okay, we chill here for a moment while we wait for ads to end. We are chilling. We are waiting for ads. Yee. Yama and I have a running joke with each other where you go, do you know who my dad is? And we'll ask him if his mom still hasn't told him. That's funny. That's why I thought, okay, for anyone that's ever seen regular show, it's why I really thought it was funny that Muscle Man took the your mom joke and made it my mom. Because it's like, wait, aren't you insulting your mom constantly then? Aren't you like constantly insulting your own mother? You know who else? Insert thing here. My mom. And then there was the one episode where someone else, like, insulted like, your mom. Like, they did a your mom joke, and he actually freaked out on them. And it's like, wait, you do it all the time. Yeah, but it's my mom. I can do that. I have the right to do that. You don't have the right to do that. Ads over? Yes, yes, are ads over? It says ads are over here, but it still says ads are going for 20 seconds here. Is everyone out of ads? Is everyone free? Ads over? All right, let's go. One of the first jokes you made to him that was you felt bad or you no longer feel bad. I mean, that's the thing. If I feel bad, that's my dumbass fault for doing something stupid. I'm more concerned with making other people feel bad. And I can't tell you how many times, and it's not just on Twitch too. Like, perfect example, I'm on Twitter, and I'll be like sitting there like replying to some VTuber or something, like some content creator that I don't know, that like I feel weird calling people moots, because I feel like that's a mutual thing, like literally mutuals. And if they haven't acknowledged me as a moot, I don't want to call them a moot. Does that sound weird? But either way, I can't tell you how many times I've like started typing the message and then been like, no, that might not be received. No, they don't know me that way. No, I'm going to backspace. No, I'm going to delete the tweet. No, I'm not going to send it. I can't tell you how many times I have written a message and then backpedaled it. Oh, we should sleep. It's about to be nighttime. So many times. So many times. Better weird than boring? I mean, that's fair. But yeah, I don't know. I'm more afraid of saying something that makes someone else feel uncomfortable, because I have no shame, chat. I think anyone that's here knows me well enough that I have no shame. I'll say some dumb shit that embarrasses the crap out of me, and I'm fine with being the butt of the joke there. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't want to make someone else feel bad at, I don't want to make someone else the punchline if they weren't willing to do so themselves. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between, haha, you made a joke and we could all have a good laugh, versus I didn't sign up to be laughed at today, thanks, bro. You know what I mean? Thanks, bruh. Thanks, bruv. Let's see, I think this is the strat. We'll add to it if we need to. We go like this. I'll have to get the bottom once we're down there. Oh, can I get on there? Oh, I did it, I fell off. I made it and I unmade it. That's fine. We need to do that anyway. Let me just do the bottoms while I'm here. This will be way easier to do this while I'm here. Tato, B. Yaw. Did I say or do something incredibly dumb? That's a weird thing to say and or want. Can we possibly do it? Definitely can. Let's see. It might be Friday night over Saturday. I don't know how busy Saturday's gonna be. Otherwise, we could definitely do, like, some Mecha Chameleon on Saturday or so. Tato, why is that so me, though? You type a message to your boyfriend when he's having one of his moments and just say, like, no, Ashy, think for once in your life. Will this help Sparky? No, don't send it. Don't. Y'all make it worse. Yeah. It's literally like... Damn, boys. It was literally like the other day, what were you? We were watching President Curtis, and one of the after credits had a gag where they were like text messaging each other, and someone sent something, and you saw the pause where it's like the ... so-and-so is typing, and then it stopped. Or they said like someone was typing, and then it went the ... like they stopped typing, where you could tell they were backspacing, and then you saw the so-and-so was typing, and I'm like, oh my god, that is so real. That is so real. Like, wait a minute. No, I didn't read that correctly. No, I had to change what I was about to say. Wait, what? It was a good bit. It was a good bit. Let's do one there, one there, one there. Here every day, 'cause I don't feel like going places. Circling the train, getting caught up, can't explain. Maybe I'm hopeless, but I ain't lost hope yet. Ouch. Bam, bam, bam. You're so funny. I hope you don't go bald. What? Bald. That reminds me of, every time someone says the word bald, it reminds me of Courage the Cowardly Dog, where it's like, it was like the hunchback guy visited, and Eustace was like roasting him. Hot posture check. Okay, 1 sec. Sit up straight. There we go. And, Courage kept giving the guy insults to feed back, and he was just like, you, sir, are bald. And then Eustace would be like, well, you're so ugly, that's some incredibly witty joke. Are you bald? Yes, you are. It was just like roasting this man for being so incredibly bald. And that was all they did. They just roasted Eustace. Don't get me wrong, I feel not bad for Eustace. Eustace deserves every bit of it. If you can't dish it out, if you can't stand the heat, don't stay in the kitchen, right? But you know. You don't know what you came back to? You came back to me just reminiscing about old funny cartoons. There was an episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog that had like a visitor. I think it was even called like The Visitor or something like that was like the name of the episode or something like that. And Eustace got roasted about being bald because he was being rude. And then the worst part was he was like almost crying, and Muriel comes in, and he was like, Muriel, he called me bald. And he's like, but Eustace, you're bald. He's like, but Eustace, you're bald. They don't make cartoons like they used to no more, chat. They don't make them like they used to no more. Doom. They don't make them like they used to. Let's see. Is this going to be good enough of a pitch? Like I said, they don't need to be perfectly symmetrical. In fact, I kind of prefer if they're not perfectly symmetrical. This one can go up like that, methinks. Let's go see what this one looks like. You're of that age. You never got the hype of Courage or Rugrats. Rugrats, not as much so. Don't get me wrong. Rugrats had some iconic episodes, but I liked me some Courage. Courage was like peak Cartoon Network. Like that one there. That one there. I enjoyed me some heckin' Courage. I think I want to knock that one out, actually. Knock this one out, too. Like that. Knock these guys out. Dexter's Lab was also good. Honestly, surprisingly enough, I didn't get into Kids Next Door. Kids Next Door was, like, too strange for me. Like, I didn't understand the concept. Like, wait, it's just, oh, you're kids and you don't like adults. Like, yeah, but, like, then you turn into an adult, but, like, you're not in the club anymore, and then suddenly you're evil? Wouldn't you just, like, remember? And, like, they developed the lore later on, but the lore was always so confusing and retcon that, like, I couldn't get into it. It didn't feel well-grounded. You know what I mean? So I never got into K and D. The early seasons of Rugrats that were directed by Peter Chung were art. I mean, Rugrats was art. I'll give Rugrats the art. But, like, I don't know. It felt just like babies going on adventure, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. You loved Rugrats? Here's my take on Rugrats. I never turned it off when Rugrats was on. And I will say 100% Rugrats fell off when they started like having them grow up and be teenagers and shit. It just didn't work anymore. Am I getting sick? No, I think my throat's a little rough. I had some bad allergies the other day. Like I had a pretty bad migraine, or maybe not migraine. I got the headache. It got the bad headache bordering migraine. And I think when we did VR chat, I was like, all right, it's going away. I'm gonna try it. Or not VR chat. We did VR when we did Beat Saber. I was like, I'm gonna go as long as we can before a headache catches up with me, and it didn't come back. But you miss Courage. Yeah, I loved me some Courage the Cowardly Dog. But, no, so Rugrats did this thing where they're like, okay, we kind of got bored with making them being, like, literal toddlers. So they did them, like, being teenagers in, like, middle school or something. Oh my god, Ed and Eddie was so good! What? Ed and Eddie was so good! I heard Ed and Eddie was almost a Nickelodeon cartoon. I have so many quotes. Like, whenever I sneezed, I legitimately do, I sneezed. And that's 100% an Ed line. I loved me some Ed, and Eddie. I also like the lore that world developed. Because, like, perfect example, Ed and Eddie did what I thought K and D needed to do, but they never did. Like, perfect example, like how Eddie was always talking about his brother, and, like gassing him up to be this epic dude that could do anything, and then they released in the movie that he was actually just a bully and a tool, and Eddie kind of used him as like, hey, I'm gonna get my big brother, and everyone knows basically what a big bully is, so everyone's like, okay, well, back off, we don't want to mess with your brother, since you basically weaponized him as him being on your side. And then everyone saw how much of a tool he was, and Eddie got some actual character development. You know what I mean? Like, there was actual character development in Ed, and Eddie. I don't know. I liked Ed, and Eddie. I liked Ed, and Eddie. Let's see. What other cartoons were from that era? I think I'm okay with this Spike. I'm gonna get this one did. We definitely need to extend this one. We definitely need this one to be a little bit longer. Just like a little bit more. Maybe like this, yeah, like this longer. All right, that should be Gucci. It's not as tall as that one. You're sitting here having watched more PBS Kids and watched a lot of Fetch with Ruff Ruff. Oh wait, here's another really stupid cartoon that I actually really liked. Two Stupid Dogs. I kind of really enjoyed Two Stupid Dogs. Two Stupid Dogs was like my humor before I realized I had a type of humor. Corn! Corn! Like, I'm sorry, like... Yeah, Two Stupid Dogs was just... I'm fairly certain it molded me as a child. You think your favorite episode was making Ed into a movie monster and he started believing and started ganking everyone? Yeah. Or the episode where he had a rock in his shoe? Where he had a rock in his shoe and he was just like, no, I'm grumpy and angry and mean. And the whole time it was just because he had a rock in his shoe. That was it. And then they pulled the rock out of his shoe. He's like, oh, I'm good now. I'm happy again. And you're just like, wait, all of that? All of that because of a freaking pebble? There was this, I don't know, it's definitely not official. There was this YouTuber that created a series that was called like Orange Creek or something like that. It was like whatever the name of their town was. And it was a continuation of the story of those characters. Like what happens when they grow up and when like they went to college or whatever, like stuff like that. And it was really interesting. I couldn't get through it all. Like it was a little too slow paced for me, but I'm curious if they ever finished it because I might go back and check it out. The only thing that made me deeply uncomfortable about Ed, Edd, and Eddy was the, what was the sisters' names? The something sisters. The ones that basically had a crush on the trio. Those girls made me deeply uncomfortable. The Canker sisters, yes, the Cankers. The Canker sisters made me deeply uncomfortable. Every time they were on screen, I'm like, I need an adult. This is not okay. I don't feel safe. Let's see. I think I'm okay with the spike. I think I'm okay with the spike. That spike is good. So we got to finish that one and that one. Let's do a quick sleep. So the Canker sisters were like the girl cooties. I don't know how to describe it if you've never seen Ed and Eddy, but basically everyone in the show hated Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Turn up the music. Everyone in the show hated Ed and Eddy. Like, they were, like, infamous, like, ruffians that, like, you know, they always had a scam. They were always trying to, like, schmooze someone over. They never trusted them, you know? And the Canker sisters were, like, the only people in the show that had a crush on them. To the point where they were, like, near Yandere level. Like, concerning a level of, I will kidnap you and molest you sort of level. And they made me deeply uncomfortable. Let's see. We got this side's good. We're going to do the rest of this spike. And we'll do this one. Let's do this one first, because we could finish this one. It's a tiny one. Just a wee little spike. That's a Dutch slur? What Canker is? Yeah, no, the Canker sisters were 100% unhinged. Fully unhinged. And I think that was by intention. Actually, I think this is kind of good for this one. I might do this. A little bit more of a base. Make it a little bit bigger. We'll do this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that. Little spike. And then this one we need to finish up. I'm actually okay with it being kind of narrow to the tip. But we definitely have to thicken it up a little bit more than this. Maybe like to here. Yeah, like that. It's the Dutch word for cancer, really. So, I think there's supposed to be like a canker sore, which is like a medical thing. It's like having like herpes or whatever. Like an unwanted lump. Actually, the haunted house that sets up the Ed, and Canker's wedding was a good one too. Bro, anything that had the Canker Sisters were, like, deeply concerning. Every time those characters show up, I was like, run! You are not safe! Flee! I felt genuine fear for myself. I need to get up there. It's a good thing I didn't finish this area, so I can do this easily enough now. Let me get up. I need uppies. Let's do like that, like this maybe, and then a little bit like that. Let's see. You know what, some shows that I was really sad never went further than they did? There were a lot of cartoons like Sad AM Sonic. There were a lot of cartoons like Mega Man, where I was like, oh my god, this is such an epic series, and then it just evaporated. It just disappeared. You don't think shows made you uncomfortable? You definitely think Misadventures of Flapjack? Oh no, 100%. Flapjack was a show that I could not stomach. Specifically, I liked it when it wasn't doing the close-up, like, Ren and Stimpy grotesque shots. And SpongeBob in later seasons did the same thing. In early SpongeBob, I loved me some early SpongeBob. Later season SpongeBob, they went really, like, shock and awe with. It feels scary to hear that word on stream because Dutch streamers can get banned for saying canker. Oh, well, I mean, I won't say it if it's that offensive, but, like, it's like saying herpes. Even my bags have bags. Yeah, no, I never enjoyed those sort of, like, grotesque close-up shots. Those were always, like, deeply unsettling. Tarzan! Welcome on in, mate. Welcome on in, Tarzan Raiders. Whoop, whoop. What are you guys up to today? We come from the jungle. We come from the land down under. We bring love from another world. Welcome on in, Tarzan, mate. I hope you guys had a fantastic stream. Doing some heckin' Minecraft as well. Let's heckin' go. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the grotesqueness of those, like, detailed shots. I'm like, oh, too much, too far. Especially considering how jarring it was compared to the original style of the cartoons. For everyone raiding in right now, we're gonna turn the jams down just a little bit so I could yap for a moment. We're talking about old cartoons and stuff like that, like Ren and Stimpy, like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, Edd and Eddy, stuff like that. So welcome on in. Feel free to join in the conversation. Share your favorite cartoons with chat. Let's see. You had a lot of fun. We're working on some farming areas for your villages to work around without boxing them in. Yo, let's go. Very nice, very nice. Also, raiders, streamers alike, if you guys gotta take care of yourself post-streams, you gotta raid and run. Please, please, please don't feel bad. Get yourself something to eat, get yourself something to drink, stand up, stretch your muscles, air out your bones, normal people stuff. And if you want to hang out with us either after or during, I will always welcome you and your chatters. Yes, yes. But know your jams, don't worry, I'll turn it back up. That's what made it awesome, though, Tato. Yeah, I know, but it was like it was too potent for me. It did its job too well for me. It scarred me. SpongeBob wasn't bad at first. SpongeBob got worse with it as the seasons went on, for sure, though. 100%. Let's see. And I don't feel like Ren and Stimpy was that bad with it at first. And then they definitely got, like, really bad with it later on. There we go. Jam's back down. Song has been completed. Let's see. I'm going to do this. And then we'll put one there, and we'll break the bottom one, so it could be extra pointy. And then I might just put a few more on this side, like something like this. And let's take a look, see what these look like. I'm actually okay with that. I actually dig that shape. Let's see, does it look just as good from this side? You're not going to see it that much from this side. So I'm mostly concerned what it's going to look like from the ground here. Actually, I actually with that. This one I don't as much so. It's a little thick on the sides, but we're going to cover these up with an extra layer. They'll be fine. What are we making? So we're decorating our Hall of Monuments, which, oh, well, I see we have guests visiting us. So this is where we're going to be putting statues here for our viewers in our community that have planted 100 potatoes or more in our world. Basically, every time you guys check off the daily redeem to plant a potato, I plant an actual potato in this world. And every time you guys plant 100 potatoes, or I guess once you've planted 100 potatoes, you'll be able to unlock a statue inside the Hall of Monuments. We're going to ignore these guys for now. And as you continue to plant potatoes, you can decorate your statues. You can get armor for it, you can enchant the armor, you can trim the armor up, you can get paintings and other decorations and things like that. Right now, exclamation point shop will show the things I have available to you. But this hallway is basically infinitely repeatable. We just keep knocking this wall out and making new sections every time we need more platforms. Yee. So yes, if you haven't already, chat, make sure you plant your daily spuds for the day. Let's see. With that said, though, let's go ahead and grab our blocks. I'm going to leave a couple blocks of this on me for scaffolding. Let's see, I'll just do this. That should be fine, actually. I'll do this. And then let's grab the first layers we're going to put down, which I think we said we were going to start with blackstone and move up to a lighter gradient, and then after we finish the spikes, we're gonna do the Kinsengiri. I still don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Where we put the stripes in from where they look like they might have cracked and rehealed. And basically we'll say that the land is healing it, since we have so many golden dandelions. Like the rock formation's breaking, the land's preserving itself by like forming gold to like keep it from crumbling down and decaying from time. And speaking of golden dandelions, actually, we have a couple of these we need to plant still. So let's grab some of these and get that one spot that I missed somehow down here planted up. I'm fine with not planting these, because a lot of this is going to get replaced. Like, a lot of these we're going to pick up. But these guys right here are definitely they just need to be planted. I just missed it. I don't know how I missed it. I thought we did a flyby to make sure we didn't miss any spots, but apparently I missed some spots. I'll break that torch. And plant one there. Yes, yes, yes. And we just go stripe by stripe to make sure we don't miss it. People that haven't been here for a few streams be like, oh man, he's at this again? It's like, no, we just missed a spot. We're just fixing it. We're just fixing it. Don't worry. Don't mind us. Because I think we spent 2 streams planting all these golden dandelions. Could you imagine not having been here for a few weeks and be like, oh my god, he's still doing it. There we go. 1,000 years later, JK. Yeah, I know, for real. Honestly, a lot of my builds are literally that. Which I don't know what it is, and I like yapping, so I never mind, like, you know, having the time to yap. Because doing stuff like this, I can turn my brain off and just do the thing. Right? So I have plenty of time to just yap with chat and have a good time. But, like, I don't know. Something about doing stuff like this, it's very cathartic. Like, it's very... I don't have to think that hard about it. And then when I do stuff like this, I get to flex the part of my brain that does the creative stuff. So I get to do both things. I get to have my brain turn off and just vibe, and then I get to, like, put myself on a plate here. It's one of the reasons why I like Minecraft so much, is there's so many things for so many different types of people in this game. And if you enjoy most of them, then you can get multiple, like, levels of benefits out of it. It's like another reason why I like D&D and, like, Pathfinder and, like, tabletop gaming, is because I like breaking the rules that games set. Like, I like finding ways to stay within the rules given, but, like, twist them to my whims. So I have one set of enjoyment from that. Then I also have the level of enjoyment of just creating a character and playing a character. So, like, the character development. And then I also like throwing math rocks and seeing how big the number could be. So it's like, I like every aspect of the game, so I get to enjoy multiple aspects while playing one game. Same concept here. And then afterwards, you get to enjoy beautiful sunsets and sunrises like this. Just glorious. I can't wait to see it done so we can watch the sun rise on a finished build with the entire view completely kitted out to just be gorgeous. Oh, I didn't mean to drop. Let's get back up here. Let's see. We need blackstone. Let me put the rest of my golden dandelions away. I don't need any more of these guys. Yo, Drakus, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Let's see. So, some blackstone. I need you. Where are the rest of the blocks? Tuft. We do need tuft. And I thought I had a bunch of andesite here. Did I not have a bunch of andesite here? I've got stone, I've got the quartz. The quartz are going on the tip. Huh. Okay. Let's start off at the bottom. Do a little bit of blackstone. These bottom ones are going to be mostly blackstone. Do like that. And like that. And we'll do a layer of tuft. I didn't grab the tuft. I thought I grabbed the tuft. I should also grab a little bit of diorite. Did I not? I did bring diorite. Where's the tuft? Tuft? That's not tuft. That's tuft. There we go. And the very tips will have quartz. The big tips will have quartz. Any potato, you want to ask a question? Feel free to ask your question. Collected plenty of potatoes today. We have gotten, what, at least 16 potatoes planted so far? So we'll have to do that by the end of stream today. We'll just grab like a stack and do it real quick. It's been a hot minute since we've planted some spuds. Let's see. I think I wanted to do like basalt as an in-between layer though, didn't I? I can always come back and do a blend a bit better later on. The concept is I want to not have any of the moss showing, so it's completely enclosed. Do like this. We're also testing our gradient here. Let's see, like that. Like that. I might do like one more of these. And one more of these. In the days of thunder. Let's see. I could probably put a little quartz on the top of that. The only problem... Alright, so I think I need smooth basalt. You know about your imposter syndrome? It makes you scared to be in a bad spot for others, but has it actually happened? What do you mean? Like, have I done a dumb thing and, like, actually messed stuff up before? Yes. 100%. And I don't want to say the thing because some of the things that I messed up aren't... They don't blame... Like, the people don't even necessarily blame me for it, but I still feel like I've burned a bridge. Frame of reference... Certain people that I would have normally hung out with that would normally be like hanging out potentially in chat aren't here anymore because of those things. Even though they're like, even though I was forgiven, I apologize profusely, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So yeah, I have had consequences, so it has reinforced the imposter in said syndrome. Yeah, I definitely feel like I need something just in the middle. And I thought I did bring some basalt. Basalt might be the key here. But yeah, unfortunately. And like I said, I don't think they actually hold anything against me, but it doesn't matter if they don't invite you back. You know what I mean? I definitely think like this is a good transition block. I just wish the pattern was on all sides, like this pattern on all sides. Let's see. Do like this, like that. And maybe one more here. I do like that I have the option of turning it sideways to getting different textures, though. But ye. Also, Drakus, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic one. Let's see. I want something else in between there. Maybe cobblestone? Okay, hear me out. Do I have cobblestone on me? I don't think I do, but I mean, I can make it. Let me do that. Where is my golden dandelions? There we go. There we are. I just need my axe. I'll swap places back with that. I'll just break a couple pieces, just to see. Where'd I put the stone? There it is. Let's see, if I did this... Of course. I need more inventory space. My inventory is way too crowded right now. That's actually a really nice transition to diorite, actually. Let's see. One more here, I think. There we go. I actually like that gradient. And then the tips will have quartz on the big ones. That is interesting. You thought people that used to be in chat just moved on from watching you? No, and they're very specific. Like I said, I don't want to give names because I don't want to try to guilt people. Like, I don't want people to feel bad that they don't talk to me as much after they said that they forgave me. Even though, like, you know, it's... When you do something that makes things awkward, it leaves an awkward feeling. Like, that's it. That's just how it works. That's why I'm so afraid of doing stuff like that. Is because, like, it doesn't matter what people say in the end of the day. Like, you'll never get rid of that awkward feeling. So, like, perfect example, it's like the concept of, like, first impressions matter. It's like, it doesn't matter if you make a great second, third, and fourth impression if they never give you another chance. You know what I mean? But, most of the time, it's innocent things. Like, it's things that people know they can't really be mad at you for. But it doesn't matter if you know, left a bad taste in someone's mouth. So it's like, I made a joke, with the specific person that I'm thinking of. I made a joke, or I did a thing that I normally do. Like, it was quintessentially potato in every way, shape, and form. And then it was kind of like, by the way, that's actually a sensitive topic for insert person that's in the room right now. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. But it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, it was said and done. I apologized profusely. Didn't try to make excuses. It was just apologies were made. And they said, don't worry, it's fine. But, you know, I never got invited back, so to speak. So, I constantly fear that. Especially when I have, you know, new creators, moots, etc., reaching out to me to do collabs and stuff. I would love to do more collabs. If you want to do a collab with me, literally just hit me up, fam. But at the same time, like, there is a little bit of, like, I don't want to say trauma. I don't want to make it seem like it was a big deal. But you know what I mean? Like, there is a little trauma on my half of being afraid to be me when new people hit me up. Like, if someone that's been in the community for a bit asks me to collab with them, I feel comfortable they know who I am. And I know who they are. You know what I mean? So I know I can make certain jokes. And I know they know that I make those jokes. But like, when a brand new person reaches out and it's like, hey, would you like to be on this thing with me? And I'd be like, yes, I want to. Of course I do. But at the same time, it's like, but I'm also really afraid, because most time I'll do this whenever, and this is advice that I'll give everyone out there, whether you're a content creator or not. It doesn't matter. I feel like this advice would be good for everyone. Whenever I meet a new content creator, let's say, and they ask me to collab with them, to be on a stream with them, to do a game with them, to do anything, the first thing I ask is, what is everyone's, like, limits, effectively? Like, where do people draw the line? What is acceptable? What are sensitive subjects? Please, like, give me you on a plate and tell me what you are and are not comfortable with. And most people, and this is not a bad thing, but it doesn't help. Most people are like, oh, no, I'm fine with everything. Like, you can do whatever you want. You're good. Like, you're not going to offend me. And it's like, okay, cool. And then I offend you. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they're trying to be friendly, and they're trying to be, like, they're trying to be a puzzle fit piece that could fit into anything because they don't want to put people off. But it ends up making things more awkward by being so open. So, like, for me, when content creators reach out and they say, like, hey, what's this and that, and what are things? And I'm like, for me, like, genuinely, I'm not easily offended. And if you do say something that's, like, a little uncomfortable, I just be like, hey, like, I'm a little uncomfy with that. But for the most part, the only thing that makes me, like, a little uncomfortable is, like, honestly, and I say a little bit uncomfortable, and I mean, like, literally just a little bit uncomfortable, is if I can't tell the difference between someone flirting with me. Like, if someone's like, "Aw, you're cute, I'm gonna head pat you," and it's like, okay, whatever. Like, I could be like, "Oh, I hate head pats. Oh, harumph," you know, because I don't like being touched in real life. That's like kind of comes from like a real thing. But like, if someone's like, "Oh no, like actually, you're really a cutie. I would eat you all up," or like, you know, like making passes like that. And it's like, I don't know you well enough to know if you're coming on to me right now. I'm uncomfortable. Like that. That's effectively it. And again, that's mostly just the like, hey, can you chill with the coming on to me? I can't tell if you're being serious or not. And that's pretty much it for me. But like some people are like, don't bring up this thing. Or some people are like, don't cuss. Like, you know, they run a family-friendly stream and they don't want cussing involved. Like things like that. So just people telling each other where their boundaries are and where you're safe to step and where you are not welcome to step. I feel like just sharing that makes a huge difference. Do not touch, I will violence, yeah. Oob is also very much the same way. Let's see. I want to clear up my space just a little bit because I have too much blackstone on me. I don't think I need this much blackstone. There it is. I just need some inventory space. I just need a couple free spaces. There we go. Take the stone back. I think I dropped the stone down there. I really genuinely don't care about stone. I have so much stone. I did drop the stone there. Suffer. No pain. I'm gonna watch you despawn. But let's see. I do like that transition from that to that to that to that to that. That's going to be our gradient for all of these. And I feel like I want to put at least one piece of quartz. Nope. 3, 4. At least one. And I won't even have to cook it because it's just going to be the centerpiece here. You'd rather someone insult you to your face than have someone put their hand on your shoulder. I'm the same way. I'm 100% the same way. You absolutely respect that POV. You think more creators should be explicit about what their expectations and boundaries are and senses. You caught the last half of it. You hope that makes sense in context. No, yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, that's it. And like I said, I know they're trying to be friendly by being like, no, you could do everything. Don't fear me. Do everything. Be everyone. And then it's like, but then I do the one thing that upsets you and offends you, and I've offended you, and now I've made a bad first impression, and now I'll never be able to collab with you or your friends again. Like that sort of thing. Because also, like VTubers and content creators in general, they have their own groups, right? Like, perfect example. You guys might have seen Domo and Squeaks hanging out in chat before, and we probably rated them multiple times before. Things like that, where it's like, let's say I did something and I deeply offended Domo. Well, I've probably written off their entire friend group because they were friends with each other before they knew me. So they're not going to be like, no, screw you, Domo. I'm leaving my husband because I want to be able to hang out with Potato Fox. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to do that. So it's like you also bastardize yourself from an entire group of people by accidentally making an ass of yourself. Because even if you just made an ass out of yourself with one person in the group, well, now they're not going to be comfy hanging out if you're there, so they're going to stop hanging out with their friends, and their friends are just going to stop inviting you because they want to hang out with their friends. You know what I mean? So, like, I also have that fear, you know? Also, welcome in, Ninja. I don't remember if I said hi, so welcome on in, Ninja. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, mate. Same here. Call you anything you like, but don't invade my space. Yeah, no. I am very much like, I have a couple coworkers that I have literally been like, no. Please stop, because they're just doing the friendly thing of like, good job, champ, and like a pat on the back or like the poke your shoulder, like, hey, could you pass me that? And it's like, you could have just said, could you pass me that? I'm in a small space. There's no one else here. I would have heard you and I would have gotten you the thing. But yeah, no. Like, I have to visibly restrain myself from shuddering in the place that I'm touched. Like, I do not touch. Do not touch. No touch. And it's funny that I use the pats here as torture, because here I could disassociate from being touched. Eat my water. Okay, chat. Eat your water. It's good for you. Cereza, thank you so much for the hydrate, mate. Thank you for watering your streamer. Also, am I saying your name correctly? Please tell me I am. Please tell me I am. Because I'm terrible at pronouncing names. And I feel like you didn't correct me the first time, but I also don't know. I also don't know if you're just like, nah, he's just gonna say my name wrong, and I accept that, because I've totally been that guy myself. At least my name is very easy to pronounce, so. Yes? Okay, thank you. Let's see. We're gonna cobble some stone real quick. I don't need a lot of it, but I need some of it. So let's just, let's just do this. This will be the easiest thing to do. Just go straight up and straight down. And surely I won't regret this decision. As evidenced by Adea. Yes, it took me how many weeks to learn how to say Adea's name correctly? Potato. Yeah, well, Potato is a separate one, okay? Chat, should we get fan art of Potato? Or how about this? I have a better question, chat. Wait. I have a better question. Instead of just getting fan art, should we, once we finish the mega mural, should the next project we work on be Potato? Potato was an experience. Should we get some Potato fan art? Should our next W Place project be Potato? This way we can have Potato and Potato. I feel like they are intrinsically apart here. Potato fan art? Alright, I'll have to start looking for people. That actually, if we could totally just get Yoku to do it. I'm sure we could commission Yoku to do it. As long as her unholy footwear isn't it. No, we should do something different. Like, I don't know. Definitely don't want to be too risque with it, because, like, I've seen W Place mods, like, ban people for, like, completely mundane, normal stuff. But we could get something, I don't know, like swimsuit, I don't care, whatever. We could let chat decide. The outfit doesn't have to be restrained by what the model had as an option. But Yoku our goat, yeah. I think now that they've finished with their model and they're catching up with their commissions, that they'll hopefully, I don't want to put words in their mouth, hopefully be like catching up with their queue, so they might be able to accept a commish. But at the same time, if they're busy, I totally respect. We could grab something else from somewhere else, etc. They birthed Potato, so I feel like it would be only fair to give them first shake at it. I have it on me. Okay, I was like, where'd the cobblestone I just made go? I have it on me. Let's see, right here. Land. We do some of the black stone on the bottom. Like I said, our only goal is to really make sure we cover up the ground and cover up all of the moss. As long as the moss is covered, we have done the job. Ta-da. Go up a little bit more. I have some basalt on me. Yes, I do. From what you remember, they were knee-high boots with open toes. They were indeed exactly as you described. They were indeed that. They were quite literally exactly as described. That should be good there. Then we did tuft. Bomb. Bomb. And a couple of bombs. And maybe one more. Oh, not there. I mean, actually, yeah, no, there. Nope, not there. How do I miss so badly? There we go. There's fine. And one there as well. And then we get some cobblestone. Stone. And one here. And then we do the last little peak with the diorite. Just like this. And then maybe one like that. Or we should make this one... Yeah, no, we're going to make that one the quartz. You mean technically they weren't unholy? Technically? I mean, technically I didn't even think up of them. So, like, someone else invented that brainchild. I just wore it. I just donned it, okay? Put another one right there. There we go. Alright, let's see how these look. You blame me? I mean, I did wear them. I did introduce you to them. Okay, I'm pleased with those. I might say... I want to do a little bit more thickness down here. Like that. And then maybe... No, I like that. I like how the edges make it look a little darker and then that looks a little lighter, so it adds a little extra blend to it. I think I'm okay with this. We go on to this spike here. We'll just get all the tiny spikes did, and then we'll start working on the big ones. We probably won't have any Kinsengiri, if I'm even saying that correctly, on any of the little ones. Just a couple slivers on the big one. And then maybe on the mountains, where there's slashes in the mountains. We could even make it look like something slashed the mountain and hit the spike that came out of it. Maybe at a different point, like a little higher, so it looks like the spike pushed out a little bit more. Like, you know, like the plates have shifted some. etc., etc. Build lore. Build the lore, chat. Da, 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 da. There we go. Let's do a little bit more here. This time I might just disappear. Da-da. Let's see, like this. These are going to get a little bit thicker and bigger as they go, so we can go a little bit further up with the Blackstone. But I think that's good. Let's get the Basalt next. Dum. Bomb, bomb. And effectively anything that touches Blackstone should have a basalt layer. I don't need it there. A basalt layer, effectively separating it. That's at least the method I'm going with right now. We can extend the layer higher if we need. We don't have to. Let's see. Just looked at the potato model. The glasses are elite. Yeah, I really like the glasses. I couldn't get goggles, so I figured I'd do glasses. I'm content with that. Next step is Tuft. We're definitely gonna have to sleep here in a moment, so we should do that now. Sentai, welcome on in, mate. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. There we go. Sleep has occurred. Tuft will resume. I should have picked the green moss instead of the gray moss, chat. It would have been way easier to see. Way easier to see what I'm doing here. Specifically if we're trying to make sure we cover them all up. Well... yeah, that's fine. Like that. Go a little bit higher, we'll get some cobblestone down, and then the diorite. Like that. We'll get the cobble. Cobble du français. Like that. Like that. And then the diorite. There we go. 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 And maybe we get the quartz to be sitting cattywampus to this. Spears? No, they're kind of like, think of them as like icebergs sticking up out of the ground. Think of this build was semi-expired by like the Hall of Solitude, or the, what was it called? Fortress of Solitude from Superman, except for instead of ice, it's like glacial stone sticking up out of the ground. And then we need to get some quartz. I think we're going to have to cook the quartz here, if we're going to use more than one. I should just make a bunch. I should just take a bunch. Like this. Because I can't make it smooth unless I cook it, right? Like this. I just need something to cook it with. We should have a ton of wood. Yes, we do. We can chop... hello? I was gonna say. I'm like, we chopped down so many trees. We cleared out all the trees in this field here. We have even more over here. Just transfer this over here. Ah! Fortress of Solitude is made of ice. It's made from Kryptonian-based crystal technology. Okay, whatever. It looks like ice, okay? Okay! What's my favorite Godzilla movie? Ooh, that's a toughie. Mostly because I don't remember the names of all of them. I don't know. There wasn't a Godzilla movie that really stuck with me, and because the first few I watched, I didn't really like, they were like pass or take, you know what I mean? I definitely slept on some of the better ones. I have definitely slept on some of the better ones. This should be good enough. No. So I don't know if I could really answer that. Bam, bam, bam. Just like that. Very shiny, yes, yes. There we go. I like. The reboot is top tier. I don't think I've seen it. Like, the problem is there's so many movies that are just, like, blending together in my head that I don't know which ones were which. Alright, let's see. That spike next, and then we'll do that spike next, and then we see... I don't think we'll be able to finish both of the big spikes tonight. But if we get all the small spikes done, I'd be happy. Well, I mean, we're definitely getting those done. I'm physically not going to end stream till we get those done. Let's see. I definitely don't need 2 stacks of moss on me right now. I haven't need them. Let's grab this. Ouch. See, this is... I knew it was going to be slightly annoying removing the dandelions, but now I don't have to place the dandelions afterwards. We just have to remove them. I want it kind of look like it's sticking out of the ground there. So we'll do this. Like that. I maybe leave that one. Let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Like that. That should be good. Let's get the basalt. We're going to need to get more basalt, I think. We're definitely going to need more basalt for the big spikes. Definitely going to need more for the big spikes. We can make basalt, right? Like, all we need to do is get a blue ice, question mark? Or does that make smooth basalt? I don't need to do that. We're going to need more before we're even done with this build. Was that at least the full ring around? That at least went all the way around. No, I would really like to have another couple right here. Alright, we're going to have to make a quick pause to get some more basalt. So, is it blue ice and lava makes basalt? Question mark? I think it's blue ice. In fact, we might already have a means of farming it. I don't remember if I made it a basalt farm or I made it just a regular stone farm. I feel like I wouldn't have made it special if it wasn't the basalt farm. Oops, overshot a little bit. Let's go home real quick. I feel like it's a basalt farm. Maybe it's soul sand, and it's not. I think it's actually all three. You need soul sand, you need basalt, and you need blue ice, or basalt, you need blue ice, and then lava. Yeah, right? This right here? Yeah, okay. We have a basalt farm already. I feel like I can dig just barely fast enough to hit that dirt block in the back. So let's just stand back a little bit. In fact, I might... What do I have a Minecraft with Hopper in there? I already have a little bit built up, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I broke all those. That's fine. Yeah, see, like, I will definitely dig through that. We should replace that with something else. Like wood. What can I replace this with that won't break? That'll work. There we go. We just get a little bit. We just farm a little bit of basalt. Honestly, if I can get a couple stacks, I'd be happy. There's definitely a way to do this faster, but we made this farm like so early on, chat, and I almost forgot we had it. That is how old this farm is. Just a wee bit of basalt here. Just a wee bit. It's kind of mesmerizing, chat. It's kind of like a highway hypnosis where you can just like slowly get locked in and forget where you were and what today is and what you were doing and who you are and what your name is. Who am I? Where am I right now? The cows are throwing off your ambience. I could fix that. I could fix that problem permanently. We really don't need these cows anymore. We really don't need the cows anymore. Hey, wait, we don't have the cockbomination anymore, right? No, we should put the cockbomination back. Let's see. Let's see. Do this. Do this. This was way easier to do when we had the stack refill mod on. It's alright. All will make sense eventually. All will make sense eventually. In fact, I think I could keep this closed. And just stand back here a bit further. Oh yeah, that's a lot easier. And a lot safer for me. There we go. There we go. I think what inventory is worth will be fine. There we go. Alright. Don't mind us. Let's go put these back. Let's collect all this again. And we'll resume... We'll come back. No, it doesn't kill the baby chicks. It creates a monster. We'll just have to come back in, like, I don't know, another stream. As soon as we don't hear the sound of chicks chirping, we know that the cockbomination is ready. Let's see. Is that gonna be enough? Oh, that should be enough. Oh, that's definitely enough. Oh, that's 100% enough. I definitely need a shulker box. Appreciate the Lurkoob. We just need a wee bit of shulker box. And, you know what? I'm just going to keep duplicates of stuff. We'll keep 2 of everything on us. And I'll put everything else in here. This way we can carry enough stuff. Did I grab everything? That'll also give us a little more inventory space. Sweet. Okay. Is there anything else we needed while we were here? I can't think of anything. Also, there's too many chicken sounds, so I can't hear other sounds. We've hit the sound cap. That's hilarious. Alright. Back to the build. Hello, Forbidden Dorito. How are you? You're learning Minecraft as you play? Oh, I'm a great mentor. Minecraft has a sound cap. There are X amount of sounds that can happen at once, and then it turns them off. Ad break? Okay, we got ads. Don't worry. We have ads. But we will, we were just flying, so you're not missing anything, chat. It's always nighttime. I swear, more than 50% of the time, it's nighttime. You would. You would. You would be. You would be. Alright. We're gonna take a quick moment here and go feed the kitties. Why have I not refilled this? What is wrong with my brain? Why did I not refill the fish box, chat? Well, Time to go back and feed the kitties. Time to go back and feed the kitties. All right. All right, we return once more to feed the kitties. I'm arguably as far away as I could be.
Feed all the kitties, and don't forget to pet them.
I will pet all the kitties. We will pet all the kitticus. Kitticus petticus. But first I need to find my fish. Did I leave them? Where did I leave the fish? I know one place I would have left them. I do not wish to expire my totem. You love your kitties, they so cute. Those are cooked. Okay, here's the fish. So let's quickly... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... And then we'll put one of those back. Let's quickly refill this box. There we go. Filled with cod. And let's go feed our kitties. To the founding kitties! There they be. Well, eventually. Alright, here we be. And we have the kitty food. Here are all of our founding kitties, which you guys have the ability to feed once a stream. With that said, we'll start off with French Roast Jr., one for you, pat, pat, pat. Little Derp, one for you, pat, pat, pat. This is a duck, clearly. One for you, pat, pat, pat. Kiro the Calico, can't forget about you. Aki Cat, can't forget about you as well. Lab Cat, here's your fishy. Cat Doog, one for you as well. Google Chrome, pat, pat, pat. Goomba, pat, pat, pat. Baby Ash, one for you. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, DNA, pat, pat, pat. And now we mute the music, we open up our sound, and we make the ASMR commence. All of the purrs. All of the purrs. Massive amounts of lore in this world. Yeah, I like to sprinkle a little bit of lore. Incoming! Can't believe you've done this. This is twice my guts! You're a mean one, my guts. You like to pet the tat. Why do you force to pet me when you spend all of your chips, my guts? Ah! You spend so many potato chips just to torment me so. Alright, kitties. Let's turn off let's turn the friendly sounds back down before I get villager jump scared. Boop. Almost perfect. Almost a perfect 50. There we go. But yee. We have, for peeps that don't know... Oh, hello, the lag. Wow, that was a lag spike. For peeps that don't know, the founding kitties are our founders in the channel. Every one of them's named after the first 10 people who ever subscribed to our channel. Way back when we first got affiliate. Whoop. It's not just July or December. We're singing Christmas. Specifically Christmas. That's where my brain went. That's just where my brain goes. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, even though it's not even December. You deserve that one, B. I default to Christmas, yes. It's trauma. It's from those friggin' songs constantly being on the radio every year. Let's see. Okay, we've got our basalt. Yes, we do. We Gucci. B just doesn't. B's just a bah humbug. Just a regular old McScrooge there. Let's see. We need just a few more basalts right here and right there. Now we can get the tuft out. Dun 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 dun. Ah! I can't believe I've done this. Did I at least place it in the right spot? I did. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Like that, like this, like that. Need to get the underside, like here, like there, like there. Maybe here, one there, one there, one there. And I say we just do one there for good measure, and one there. There we go. Now we can put some cobblestone. We definitely need more cobblestone. So let's make some more cobblestone. Straight up to the sky. Minty, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. If you don't need to play any Christmas music until after your birthday. Honestly, I hate it because like my store turns it on in like October. It's like, brother, please let Halloween end before you start blasting us with 2 months worth of Christmas music. Please. Do you remember me? Of course I remember you. It's funny today. Okay, so chat. I think this is a bug with Mix It Up. But today, when I was programming the store so that you guys could buy your statues and stuff like that, I had to manually go through every single user that had potato chips. Or not potato chips, potatoes planted to give you guys your potato credits. Because Mix It Up lets me export a set of data. So like, for example, I can export every single person that has potatoes planted. And it lists me your Twitch ID, the platform that you're from, your name, and how many potatoes you have. And I was just going to re-upload that into the currency. However, it exports it in a format that can't be re-uploaded to Mix It Up. I don't know why. My God, thank you so much for the gift sub to Minty. Let's hack it and go. I'll write you down for 1x, my gats. I got you, mate. I got you. So I opened a support ticket. I haven't checked to see if they got back to me yet because it was doing the thing where like there was clearly someone that's like, I can help. I know what to. Where they kept like starting to type a message and then deleting it and then starting to type a message and deleting it. So I just was watching this person in their Discord be like, I think they realized it's like, nope. Yeah. We should probably fix that so that our export system can, you know, be imported because that's the point of it. Crazy Games, welcome on in, Raiders. How was your stream? What'd you guys get up to today? Let me quickly introduce myself. Hello for everyone that's joining for the first time. My name's Potato Fox. I'm the fox-shaped VTuber. I'm the fox-shaped potato that puts the tuber in VTuber. And I may or may not be losing my voice right now. But Yee, welcome on in. How was Strimstram? Doing some co-host crazy? Doing some Minecraft. Oh yeah, let's go. Doing some Minecraft. Let's go. How was your Minecraft? What were you guys up to today? Jeebus, must be raid Tato Day. I feel like Tuesdays we get raided a lot. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. I love meeting new people. We're raiding over to build a diamond castle. Yo, let's freaking go. Like solid diamond. Because that sounds very labor intensive, but also really cool. We built a bunker for one of our friends. Let's hack and go. Raiders and streamers alike. Also, if you need to raid and run after your stream, please don't feel shy. Don't feel bad. Take care of yourself first. Get yourself something to eat. Get yourself something to drink. Stand up. Flex your muscles. Air out your bones. You know, take care of yourself first. And if you want to hang and vibe with us, you are more than welcome to do so. We are currently, for everyone raiding in right now, we are building they're decorating rather, our Hall of Monuments project, which is basically the place that's going to house all of the statues that our viewers earned from planting potatoes in this world. And you guys too can work on your way to getting a statue placed in the Hall of Monuments. All you have to do is come in every day that we stream and plant a potato, which you could do with the channel point redeem. It's like 1 potato chip, basically free. Let's see, definitely need to place one lower. Like that. I need a lower one though.
Welcome to Team Tater.
Welcome to Team Tater. Crazy Games, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Welcome to Team Tater. Whoop whoop. Give me that. Yes, give me it back. You can't remember the last time you've been here. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute, Minty. I just presumed that life got busy. Well, you know what they say, when life gets busy, you get minty, right? Is that the saying, right? When life gives you not here, you make mint mojitos. You make mojitos. Sorry, bad puns all around. Let's see. There. There. I definitely need to get one there and there. Like that. And then I think for this, we need some more of our... What's its name? The smooth quartz. Welcome on in, Monkey. How are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. I'm going to put one there. And then I think we cover this with our smooth boys. We definitely need to go get the more that we have toasting up here. You've got 33 potatoes planted. Oh, I overshot just a wee bit. Let's see. We've only got 9 more. I definitely need to put more in there. Da 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 da. Right here. I feel like I should do something like this, but I also feel like it's just a waste to waste the time cooking this when I could just have brought fuel, like a not dum-dum. We should have enough smooth quartz. Maybe. We'll see. You won't be able to buy it till you got enough points, Monkey. We were discussing, and chat, I believe, decided... Wait, this is the wrong ones. So I gave chat 2 options. I said, chat, we could either have it so you could convert your potato chips directly into tato credits, but they would be expensive, like 100,000 per tato credit, or you could do it cheap, but you could only do it a limited time per day. So like 1 to 3 times a day. And I want them to be something you have to earn. So it would be like 1 a day, effectively. But that would be 2 you could get a day, assuming stream doesn't scuff and you guys get multiple in a day. But yeah, I like that. All right, let's take a look. Let's step back. I also want to get some like glow lighting and stuff. I do want a little bit of light up here. Flippin' Fox, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Oh, welcome to Team Tater. Whoop whoop. How many tato chips per credits? So I was gonna make it 1,000 for 1 per day, or 100,000 per 1, as much as you want. And chat would rather have it be cheap and limited as opposed to expensive but unlimited. That's what we leaned on, but I haven't set it up yet, so that'll probably be ready for next stream. So today is everyone that already had 100 potatoes planted getting the chance to redeem theirs. Let's see. I am digging that. I do want a little bit of light, though. I want a little bit of glow. I feel like I want the tips to glow just a little bit. Maybe have like a vein of glow coming up through it. Let's get this one done, and then we'll go back and we'll grab some glow lichen. And then we'll save the big, I think we'll save the big spikes for a separate stream. We'll do that next time. Cheap 100%? Yeah, that's what I said. Everyone's doing the cheap 100%. You could do both. 1 cheap redeem once per stream, and you want pay for more? Like I said, I want the potato credits since they're a separate currency. I specifically want them to be... I don't want someone to come in and just like spend money to get them, you know what I mean? Like we have other things for like when people just donate money to the channel. This is something for like, this is basically like a participation award for always participating. You know what I mean? I don't want this to be something that you could pay to win to get. I want this to be something that you like earn from being here. This way it could be 100% free. We already have like the grand library that people like effectively pay to get into, so to speak, you know? That's not what you're saying. But you want to pay to win. I know, and you have a book that's massive. You'd love to stay, but you got to take, you got stuff to work on. No worries, mate. Appreciate the raid. Thank you so much for trusting us with your community and dropping them off here. You have a fantastic rest of your night. If everyone, please say goodbye to Crazy. Wave Crazy bye. Bye-bye, Crazy. Hang out with us again sometime soon, mate. Need to update your book sometime? You do. You most certainly do. We have lots of entries still waiting for you, Monkey. Let's go ahead and sleep before we deal with Phantom's response. And then let's get this last pillar before we do the big ones built. I should have everything on me, and I should be able to cook more of this. So we'll get that cooking for now. And whenever that's not cooking quartz, we'll have it cooking more coal for us to use to cook more quartz. Blame the kid. No, you're good. There's no blame. I understand. You're good. You don't have to justify it, Monkey. Whenever you have time, we always welcome you. You know this. We don't judge often out loud while you're here.
I pushed that button on accident. I pushed that button on accident. I'm just small. It's just fine. You know, I made that button easily accessible in case I needed to push it in panic. And I've only ever accidentally pushed that button every single time I've never needed to use it for its intended purpose.
Ever. Great time. No, it was perfect timing. Just literally me getting shrunk into I feel like every time it happens, the timing is immaculate. Oh. All right, we've got a rave. Let's get your favorite emotes out, chat. Woo! All right, fun rave. Fun rave. Rave intermission over. Thank you, my gods. Boo 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 ba boo. Ba ba boo ba ba boo. Ba da ba ba ba. Ba da ba ba ba. Let's see. Go up like a little bit more here. Oops, I didn't want that one there. Maybe like that. Have one there. Have one there. Have one there. I think that'll be good for that bottom layer. Let's get some of our basalty. Very basalty, yes, yes. Much basalt. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, just get all the basalt down real quick. Oh yeah. Oops, I fell. Let's get some over here. I think that should be an adequate layer of basalt. Now we get our tuff down. See, this is the process we're perfecting so that when we get to the big strips, we know exactly what we're doing. Oops. Except for I need to, place them in the right spot. Chat, I can't lie. I am very eager for tonight. I don't know if we're doing full mouth experience because I'm not expecting it. But even without mouth experience, the being on the precipice of burrito night once more has me literally salivating. Literally salivating for some al pastor. Let's see, one like that. Let's get you there. So I would be lying if I said I wasn't eagerly anticipating when stream ends so that I can consume delicious, delicious nutrients. Al pastor, my beloved. I don't know what's so good about it. It's just amazing. And then this burrito place lets you put like pineapple chunks in it, like they're like roasted. and like pickled or something. I don't know what the hell they do to them, but they're fantastic. So I put all right, so my bowl is like brown rice with like black beans, extra black beans, chicken al pastor with like pineapple chunks. If they have fajita veg that's like not 99% onion, I'll do the fajita veg because they do some premium fajita veg. Like the bell peppers are on point. And then I'll get like cheese, lettuce. I actually have been nixing the lettuce because the lettuce like just takes up space and doesn't really add anything. But cheese, a little bit of pico, yeah. And they've been doing this thing where they let me put it on a potato instead. So I could have all of that deliciousness on a potato with nacho cheese. Can't go wrong. You might say, wait, why are you putting like a burrito bowl on a potato? But like, have you ever tried it? Then try it. It's fantastic. Let's see. I'm definitely missing some blocks from down here. I am definitely missing some from down here. I will need to pillar up to get to them. So glad I don't crush this this flour with my pillar. Dum, da, 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 da. Like that, methinks. Alright, and then we need kabobblestone. Kabobblestone there. Some kabobblestone there. Let's pick this up. I knew I was going to do that. I knew I was going to break the flour. Kababblestone. Where's my kababblestone? More kababble. Do kabibble bobble. One there. One there, methinks. And then we'll get some diorite going. Oh, almost jumped off the edge entirely. Not like I would have died, but still. Scared me. Got a little spooked, even. You can't wait till I even shop again so you can afford burrito nights. For real, for real. Our hopes is that we will have burrito nights from this week forward, presuming that Oob's gig works out. If Oob's gig does not work out, then we are probably soft locked out of burrito night for the foreseeable future. So we prayed, chat. We prayed, because my lord burrito night is the one thing that I miss most of all. The one thing about being poor that sucks is not being able to afford burritos. Let's do... I don't have any more. Let's go grab our smooth quartz, and we can make a little zigzag up there. And let's go down here real quick to get the spots that we for sure missed. Yeah, all of that underside needs to get changed. Da-da. But we prayed, chat. I have a friend in, so to speak. So, like, I have a foot in the door. My cats, mate, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Look, you know I'm not spending your gifted sub money on burritos, right? I've went over this, so I appreciate you supporting the community, though. I'll write you down real quick. I got you. 5 more. 5x. Is that a second? Wait, that's a second hype train? It's still level 2. So the hat doesn't change sizes. We were already level 2 before. So now it's just the same thing. But let's go. Thank you, my gods. Chat, if you just got gifted a sub from frickin' my gods, please say thank you. Please appreciate our wholesome bean. Let's see. Like that, like that, like this, like that, like this, like that. I think that's all of them. Yes, that is all of them. This should definitely be a cobblestone, though. Like that. There we go. Yes. That looks good. Okay. And I didn't break the flower this time. Woo! Alright. Let's go grab our smooth quartz. There we are. And let's just cook the rest of these logs, because why not? And the last of our pillar. I thought I missed for a second. I was like, hello, could I please uppies? Uppies? I desire uppies. Do. And I dropped it. There we go. Let's take a look from back here. Because this is going to be the vantage point when we first come in. I like that. None of them are really overlapping with one another. This one will be overlapping, but you'll be able to see it because the Blackstone's going to come up like that far. So you'll be able to see it nice and clear. I'm likey. I'm likey. And then this is the approach. There we go. Just imagine the big spikes in the background being... Just imagine the big spikes in the background already being filled in. The cinematic, chat. The cinematic. And then the hall itself. We've already got our 2 statues in here. Already got our first 2 statues in here. Now we're just waiting for decorations. Eventually, chat. Give it time. Now, keep in mind, you guys can sell certain items. So, like the armor, if you buy, like, iron armor, and you get yourself fully ironed armored out, but you want to upgrade because you're saving up enough points to get gold, you can sell your iron and buy gold. You can sell your gold to buy diamond. Like, you can sell stuff. However, you only get 10% of your credits back. So if you want to save up and just go straight netherite, you could just save up and buy netherite. You could also choose to mix and match. You don't need it to just be netherite for the sake of being netherite. If you want a netherite helmet, but you want diamond boots, and you want golden chest plate, etc., etc., you can make yourself look however you want. Yee. Alright, with that said, chat. Oh yeah. Let's go do a quick slep. And I think I might try to get the bases done. Like, get all the Blackstone done on these big spikes. I don't know if we have time, though. I don't know if we have time. I don't want to get into the flow state and then run out of time. That's my big thing. So I think we might leave it. I'm definitely going to clean up around the bases of these, add like a little bit of dirt and stuff like that, like some coarse dirt, to make it look like, you know, it's protruding out of the ground. I love that sunset though, man. Or sunrise, rather. It's this dreamland all that we know, swallowing us up in an avalanche, blurring these lines with smoke. There we go. But I'm pleased. We got all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got all 5 of these spikes done today. I think that's good. Let's go back to base real quick. We'll plant our potatoes for stream today. And we'll probably call it there. And in the meanwhile, let me just quickly drop off everything in its respective box. I'll just put everything else in here for now. Alright, let's go home real quick. We'll grab a stack of potatoes, we'll plant everyone's spuds, and we'll find someone to raid out to. Welcome on in, Paul, by the way. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, May. Where's home? That way. Just goes to show that you never can tell. Cause everybody live in a dreamland, streamlined all that we know, swallowing us up in an avalanche, blurring these lines with smoke. They tell me that I should be a real man, but the only thing that I know is that I'll find my way out of this wasteland, 'cause this wasteland ain't home. There we go. A stack of spuds and a place to plant them. We could raid a Beat Saber streamer. I am eager, once we get full body working, to start doing some Beat Saber streams on Twitch. Fox Stevenson one of the few artists that can get you out of any funky day you're having. I know, right? It's such a vibe. Oh, wrong way. This way. Another day, and that's okay. Let's see. Grab a stack. Let's grab 2. Why not? To a policeman, he says, son, you better get back home. We can raid Aloha Sparkle. Aloha Sparkle. Alright. Remind me when we get to the point where we're raiding, because I will forget that name by then. Holy Potato Stash? Well, I mean, we need to fuel our potato field here. with smoke. They tell me that I should be a real man, but my pride will be the first thing to go. I gotta get out of this wasteland ain't home. Cheeseums, yeah, it's only 250,000 potatoes here, as far as the eyes can see. Wasteland ain't home. Swallowing us up in an avalanche, blurring these lines with smoke. They tell me that I should be a real man, the only thing that I know is that I'll find my way out of this wasteland ain't home. What a banger of a song. I think Dreamland was the first Fox Stevenson song I ever heard. I think it was the one that got me down the Fox Stevenson rabbit hole. There we go. That's another 2 stacks planned for today, chat. And with that, chat, I think we go ahead and find someone to heckin' raid. I think we got someone lined up. I will check my raid list just to make sure, because I do have some peoples that if I get the chance to raid, I 100% want the chance to raid them. Sunk Coast on Fallacy is your fave. You listen to on repeat for hours. I definitely think my top faves are Don't Care Crown, Dreamland for sure. Oh geez, there's definitely a couple more. If I had to pick my top 2, hands down those 2. Don't Care Crown and Dreamland are like above all else for me right now. But I guarantee you there's songs that I have not heard yet, so I'll leave my eyes and my mind and my ears open. Hearing Dreamland live was great. Yeah, one day I'll go to a concert, chat. One day. Pipe dreams for a future potato. But with that said, let's go ahead and see who all is live right now. One day. I also wish to leave the country one day. So England, I would like to go to England one day. If not to meet friends, because we have a lot of people in the community out there. Go to a convention, like maybe go to TwitchCon in Europe or something like that. Would definitely like to go to Japan one day. That's like on my bucket list. Things like that. And I can now get my passport. I have all my documents, so I can get my passport. Now I just have to be able to afford to travel. Toby, and you want to go to Japan? Yeah, no, like I said, Japan, I just want to be a tourist. I want to eat all the food. I want to see all the touristy sites. I want to have the quintessential tourist experience. There would be a second time for you, Lockie. I think Labs went once. Yeah, Labs went once. So if Lab gets the chance to go again and wants to bring a +1, if I could save up enough money to do so, I definitely desire to do exactly that. Let's see. Who all be live right now? Let's check and see. Nightmed's live. Z is live. Is there anyone we haven't rated yet? I want to make sure. That is everyone. Artemish, doing some Deltarune. I don't want to click on and accidentally spoil people, so I will avoid because I don't know where they're at there. Let's see. We've done... Ooh, Chronix. I have seen that Chronix made a re-return. So Chronix is like OG. Like Chronix literally goes back to like the first days of me streaming on this website. They used to do hardcore Minecraft. They went away for a while. I assume real life stuff came up. They came back, and then they went away again. So... I'm not sure. But either way, I'm not saying we'll raid them today. It's just, it's nice to see them back again. We did Gamut last time. Sneak, Lynxy, Foolish. Yeah, Foolish. We'll go raid Foolish real quick. Just solid 2.3k. I think we've got everyone here more or less rated at some point in time. Okay. So with that said, let's check out new person. My God, let's go ahead and drop their name again. Oh no, it's here. I have it. Aloha Sparkle. I got you. Let's check out Aloha Sparkle. It would be a new friend. They are doing some heckin' Beat Saber.
Who's your friend? Or is that your boss?
Girl, you as quick as you are ever.
I'm like, wait, is that part of the song? It was a redeem. I saw the hippos in the corner. Let's heckin' go. Okay. You guys good? You guys good with doing a Beat Saber raid? Come on, PB it! Alright, we gotta raid it. We gotta be a distraction. Alright, we'll do it. We'll heckin' do it. Let's heckin' do it. Okay. Just mute real quick while we go ahead. For anyone that's manually rating in, that is the name. For everyone rating in with us, please, please, please copy down the raid message. Yes, yes. Do. And with that said, if you are just joining us, that's the wrong button. If you are just joining us tonight, please don't go anywhere. We might be ending stream, but stick around for the raid. You can earn yourself some potato chips and help support your fellow Twitch streamers. With that said, if you do like what you see, want to make sure you don't miss out on the next stream, consider following us here on Twitch. You can also do exclamation point socials in chat, gain access to our community Discord and Twitter. We will announce when we go live there next. We stream every day that starts with a T at 3:30 p. CST. With that said, or CDT right now. With that said, our next scheduled stream will be Thursday. We'll probably be doing some heckin' Minecraft unless I can get some friends together to do a thing. But we'll see. I'm not holding my breath for it. And then this Friday, chat, if you miss out on Thursday stream, this Friday we are doing Beat Saber on Discord. Extra bonus content on Mondays and Fridays on Discord. We play some heckin' Beat Saber. You guys can recommend songs that you'd like, and we play. I would like to do a Beat Saber stream on Twitch now that we have full body and our new headset setup. However, I need to get it all working, and I definitely didn't get it working on Monday's stream. But I have an idea of what I need to do. I have an idea. I just have to have time to do it, which I'll probably do tomorrow. So with that said, chat, thank you tonight for everyone hanging out. Thank you for all the raids. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the biddies. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for just chatting and vibing and hanging out. You guys are all amazing. You're all fantastic. But most importantly, you're valid. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. So until next stream, later taters. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under a canvas. No, nobody seems worth it, while the feeling's sophisticated. The view is so restrained. The past is nearing closer and closer. This emptiness, it's just a blank slate, waiting for a painter to interfere.
Oh wait, does that actually help?
It's quite complex, but what I know.
Wait, can you see the wall? Oh, my shit looks so small. My face zoomed in. That's my microphone. Get that. I think we're ready